Back. Hype, man.
We here.
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
snap.
It's been a 2-week layoff, but we back.
Yes. No credentials.
Back
is
and
back.
I'm better.
Yes. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boys, your favorites. About to take over the sports media world, but it's your boy AD.
It's your guy DC checking in as always.
It's your boy MT.
And all that, we got my boy Marcus here. All that together is no credentials, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
got a juicy one for y'all. EP 21.
Yes, sir.
Juicy fruit.
Yes. Yo, we got, of course, everybody knows the KD talk. We are not going to talk about Jimmy Butler's extensions, but we got the KD talk. Promise
There's something in the
What
water
is
in Miami,
going on?
man.
Right.
Something in the yams is going wrong.
We're gonna head down there and find out. But
I might not after that.
Yeah.
Stay clear.
Couple touch reports. We got Harden's pay cut. Ayton's back in Phoenix. We'll talk about Kyler Murray's new deal and what that can mean for Lamar Jackson and the future quarterbacks, as well as a couple signings and Mac Jones and 49ers. So, fellas, man, what do y'all want to dive into first today?
Let's go to the hardwood, man. Let's go to the hardwood. Let's talk about.
All right.
Let's talk about the main events. That main guy.
Mr. Controversy. So I
Yeah.
think should we just title him that?
Ah.
Not really controversy. He's him, and I'm gonna let him be him. But
He needs some friends.
he got some friends.
I don't got no friends.
He got friends, man.
The
Listen,
attention grab.
you're not gonna disrespect him.
Well,
like
he
that.
got social media.
Yeah.
You know, he got that in the bag.
All right, people, fellas. I know y'all seen it recently. KD to Boston. The package was for Jaylen Brown, a couple draft picks. I think Grant Williams and Derek White. And then later on, they discussed it and they threw in even Marcus Smart. So my first question for y'all: are y'all making that trade? KD for a good chunk of Boston's roster.
If I'm the Celtics GM, you know, from that point of view, no.
Why?
No. 1-0. I don't want you, KD. I swept you, packed you up, sent you home, right? Packed up Giannis the next round. All right, packed up the Heat. Then I went to the finals and lost to that light-skinned man. I'll take that. That's a successful season right there. All right, I'm tired of the Celtics throwing my man JV under the bus. All right, this is the second or third time. All right, throughout the last, give or take, 5 years, right, that these two tandem been together. You keep this roster together, all right? You just picked up Brogdon, which was a big, successful pickup, I think, all right? And you run with this roster. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't want to because you give up a lot to get KD. So you're going to give up JV. The Nets asked for Marcus Smart, a couple draft picks, all right? So that core or whatever, you know, whatever style play that the Celtics have, that's out the window for, all right, yes, granted, Kevin Durant is a huge talent. He's great. You know, he's top 5, top 2, whatever the case may be, whoever. It's your opinion. And now, from a perspective of Tatum, now Tatum is number 2. Now, think about Tatum's perspective. I just did all of this work last year and brought my team to the finals. Yes, I did stink it up, right? Last game against Warriors, right? So why do that? Why break this up for KD? Why? Go ahead, Mike, take it away.
Listen, guys, you know, what is the purpose of playing? I want to win. You know
Yeah, I want to win my way.
JT won, what is it, the Larry Bird player of the conference finals last year, right?
He's
Deservedly so. Great conference finals. But JB, pack them bags. Get out of here. Go rejoin Kyrie. Y'all could do the little Donda Sports with Kanye.
You're going to regret
Kevin,
that. It's going to be
let's go, baby.
big
The
regrets.
Celtics need to take advantage of this moment. And no, you made good points on JB. I mean, he's 25, plays defense, he plays hard. He's been the heart and soul of that team from the beginning, him and along with Marcus and JT. But I mean, call a spade, man. I think this team has peaked. You know, I think if you look at the last 4 or 5 seasons, right, you've had Terry Rozier, you've had Gordon Hayward, you've had Kyrie, didn't work out. This core finally gets there, but what was the one limitation in the finals? They didn't have another shot creator. They went out and they got Malcolm Brogdon. What was another limitation? JT was smothered by Wiggins. They needed someone else on the wing to help him out. KD could do that plus more. KD
But
could win
Jason
you a couple
Tatum
games
has
in
to
the finals.
show up, though. JT
Well,
has to
not
show
necessarily.
up.
He could show up in the first 3 rounds, but when it comes to closing time, the NBA Finals,
Now you're making excuses.
2-time NBA Finals MVP.
You're making excuses.
The last
for me.
time I checked, Jaylen Brown is not a 2-time Finals MVP.
But we regard Jason Tatum as a superstar, right?
I don't regard him as a superstar.
What do you regard him as?
I regard him as a Chris Middleton, middle of the pack kind of guy. I don't listen. I seen him dunk on LeBron, but I don't think he's a superstar. Would we call him a superstar? He's only 24 years old. Luka is a superstar.
He's transcending, right? And is he going upward?
3-time All-Star, All-NBA team. He just took the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. He's a starter in the All-Star game, by the way. You're
Right.
telling me he's not
not a superstar at
Man,
all.
I'm gonna let you finish that.
No way.
So you really banking on KD?
I mean, that don't sound too bad considering, listen, there's only a select few guys that you would reshape your roster for right now in this league. And KD is one of them. People may want to deny that, but hell, you saw the reports. They said half of the league was calling Brooklyn once he requested a trade. Niggas was offering honey turkey sandwiches and pretzels for this man. Nothing. He's not going to the Wizards. What? What do they have to offer? Kuzma and a nutty? No. Boston, Brad Stevens, you did a great job by grabbing up Malcolm Brogdon. You need to counteract that and get rid of Marcus Smart. Because, listen, we talked about it all last week, the weeks before. Marcus Smart does not make good decisions with the basketball. If Brooklyn wants that on their team, by any means, take the headache. I do not need this man. He could go reunite with Kyrie. And like I said, Jaylen Brown, kudos to you, brother. You had a great NBA Finals, but you didn't get the job done. And for Tatum, maybe he is a number 2.
Jason Tatum did not get the job done.
He didn't. And that's why he needs help. And if KD is knocking at the
has
door,
help.
why would you deny? Who's the help?
Brown showed up. Jason Tatum did not. Yeah.
Brown showed up.
What you gotta
Bro,
say?
Are you good? Like, I just want to know if I'm bugging. Okay.
You're not bugging.
So to your peak, if going to the finals is a peak and this team is young, then that's fine by
You're
me.
crazy.
I'd rather them end up in the finals all the time. And then to say that that JT didn't have help, I believe if Boston won that series, Jaylen Brown was going to be finals MVP. Guaranteed,
I think
hands
so,
down.
too.
Not a problem. Scoring better, especially in the fourth quarter, carrying them the low-wise. I mean, assist-wise, you can give that to JT, but it was all Jaylen Brown carrying that team.
Scoring.
Scoring-wise,
Was
from
not
both
for
sides.
JB.
JT was
We were
facilitating.
looking for JT because we claimed him as superstar and he didn't show up. Granted, the team is young still. Like I said, if the peaking is in the finals, that's fine by me. I'd rather you end up in the finals. You just swept this dude. And you have a young core together. You just added pieces to potentially take you over the top with Malcolm Brogdon and adding Danilo Gallinari.
And weren't Brooklyn healthy?
Yes, fully healthy. But if they were playing hero basketball, back to the question though, if it's up to me this whole idea was dumb. I wouldn't, at Boston, I would never even threw my name in this whole thing because what? You just beat this guy. And if JT were to play better, we don't know what would have happened. But the good thing is, Jaylen Brown's 25, JT's 24. You have room for them to grow and get better. So for me, Boston, I feel like it hurts even more because every single year, especially when the superstar is available, you throw in Jaylen Brown's name. So I feel like as much as
That's
this would have
mad
took them
rude.
forward, we also took another 2 steps back. But no, I'm not making this trade at all. I got a young nucleus, and I just added Malcolm Brogdon, and we can take off. Like
Take
I
off
don't-
where?
Back
back to the finals.
No.
Bro.
It's not happening.
You say that now, but they made the right piece. And
I'm sorry. Is Chris Middleton going to die? Are
No.
you forgetting this?
All right.
Mad
The
Chat.
Bucks took you to 7 without their second best player.
That's fine.
okay.
And I added.
And we got better
Brogdon.
too.
You went 7 games with the Heat.
We got better too.
Thank you.
They got better too. I'm gonna keep saying they got better. These teams haven't got better yet. I mean, Milwaukee hasn't made a
Well,
splash.
the Heat
to me
is
that
out of here.
I'm aware.
Don't even talk about the Heat.
And if Kyle Lowry, he could come back skinny.
Don't
I don't
even
think that's gonna be a
talk about
problem.
the Heat.
Okay, the counter question I'll pose to you guys
Yeah.
is a fully healthy Bucks team
Mhm.
against the Celtics next year.
It's going to 7. It's
Going
going to be
to 7
interesting.
again.
It's going to be interesting.
Who do you have though?
I mean,
It's a tough one.
it's a tough one.
It's tough.
But we're
It's a
not
tough one.
But we
No,
not.
it
If
is.
KD's on that Boston team, is it still a tough one?
Yeah,
It's still tough.
because he just got swept. Like you act like the man just gets. All right, it's not guaranteed, LeBron, Steph Curry, Kawhi, KD. It's not a guarantee that you get a superstar on your team and you win.
Right.
Granted, they just had, for example, they just had James Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Granted, other things happened, but that didn't guarantee they were going to win. The Lakers had an AD, Russell Westbrook. Y'all all had him. Vegas, y'all all had him winning the finals or making it. What happened?
This team, y'all just told me this team just lost in the finals, though.
That's their peaking, and that's fine. Like,
so you want to keep losing
without KD.
Yeah, so with KD, they are not going to win in the finals.
That's
you
not
could sit here and
You
tell
still
me that.
gotta-
That's
you
not
still gotta talk
guaranteed. All I'm
chemistry.
saying is that's not guaranteed, and you have to build
And
the
then
chemistry.
you also lost. You all right? So say that, for instance, the trade does go through. So you lose JV, you lose Marcus Smart. Let's say
Derek
Marcus Smart's
White.
in that package,
And
Derek
your draft
White,
picks.
right? So that's pivotal pieces to your team. You feel me? Look what Derek White did last year. Look what Marcus Smart did, right? So you lose all of that for KD. Yes, all right. So you improve on the offensive end. Defensive end, I think that's lackluster, bro.
100%.
They go down.
Defense. And the way they made it to the finals was because of their
Defense. They could guard all five. So to answer your question, KD goes to Boston, and now they match up with Milwaukee. I'm giving that to Milwaukee, bro. Hands down.
I'm not giving that to Mo
I'm giving that to Milwaukee.
because I'm not including Robert Williams and Al Horford in this deal. And to guard Giannis, last I checked, Marcus Smart didn't make a difference in guarding Giannis.
JT did.
Yeah, so JT could still be there and take the challenge up. You're forgetting JT has improved as a defender. KD is not the greatest defender, but Udoka has a coaching style in which
I understand he's
he
old.
can adopt it.
I understand he's old worldly, but you only have a small window with him with those next 4 years. With potentially JB Marcus might have the next possibly 10 years.
But my thing is, okay, if we run this back with the same roster,
That's not the
And-
same roster. It's more improved.
So you got
Regardless.
Brogdon.
It's
all right,
improved.
it's addition of Malcolm Brogdon.
Yes.
You run this back,
Mhm.
losing the conference finals.
Potentially. To lose to the finals, to lose to the conference to who?
The Milwaukee Bucks.
Bro, they play them in the semifinals, to be exact.
You won
True.
7 games without the number 2 option. Their number 2 option.
That's not guaranteed. If Middleton was on the floor, they were going to win anyway.
No. It was a guarantee,
No, it was
bro.
not.
It's not a
Middleton
guarantee.
It wasn't.
I mean, you can't
goes
say that.
gets busy
say
against the
that.
Celtics.
They
I
get
know you
busy-
guys saw
they
that
get
buzzer
busy.
beater.
They get busy with him too. And to bring it back to Jaylen Brown, as long as he's been on the Celtics, they went from semifinals, Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, semis,
NBA
then
Finals.
to the NBA Finals. You told me that progression is not good. And we're talking about long term, bro. I'm not talking about, all right, potentially we get KD. It's not a guarantee because he gets hurt. Does he not?
It's not going to get hurt.
He gets hurt. So it's not a
He not get
guarantee.
hurt.
It's not a guarantee you'll make it, though.
All I'm saying is, man, damn, y'all going to pass up on KD to just
Yes.
lose in the finals every
No,
Right
year?
now.
How do you know?
Right now.
That is not guaranteed.
Right now, I'm okay with saying, I can honestly say right now, I'm
Cannot.
okay with not trading for KD right now.
Cannot.
I'm
I'm
okay.
No
100%.
way.
I'm
That
cool.
kind of talent does not.
Growing trees, I get it, but that
Arrive
that
on
type
your-
of talent does not guarantee I will.
But, all right, so what
I
I'm
like
saying is,
JT
though,
and JB
all right,
talent.
But what I originally said, though, right? Gordon Hayward didn't work out.
That's fine.
Kyrie didn't work out.
That's fine.
Terry Rozier didn't work out.
But it worked out this year.
But you still lost.
You lost to Stephen Curry.
A team that basically did it without KD.
But what is the reasoning
Uh,
behind the loss? Wiggins
More-
smothered Tatum.
that's a part of it. But
And
more
Jason
experience,
Tatum did not show up.
more experienced team.
Okay, but now,
more experienced team.
but the point I'm trying to prove is y'all saying JB can do. JB could have had 50 and they still would have lost.
And then we're not
'Cause-
talking about the light skinned man that you love the most, than
he has to
Jason
step up
Tatum.
as well. So for
And
example,
who's supposed to be number one?
KD, you all right? We'll switch them out. KD can average 50. You believe they're gonna win?
Because it's KD and Tatum.
Oh my, you're killing me.
So if Jason Tatum does not
look,
perform
look,
the same way, you
hold
still think
on.
they're gonna win?
So KD dropped 50, and you're still gonna lose if JT don't
No
show
way.
up. Yes.
way.
What do you mean no way?
Because Wiggins is going to have
so
to switch
if,
on to
if
KD.
Durant does the same thing Jaylen Brown
Dray-
did,
Okay.
and then you got JT shooting
First of
5
all-
for 25 from the field and got 10 assists.
The reason I knew the series was over was because Draymond got into Jaylen Brown's head. I do agree. Jaylen Brown was the catalyst for the Celtics. He was carrying them. But in the games that he struggled, it was because Draymond got under his skin. The whole grabbing his shorts, doing those kind of things. KD is not going to let that
I want you
happen.
to timestamp him talking about Draymond right now too.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Oh, listen. I'm
Timestamp
You
it.
see this
It
box
sounds,
right here?
it sounds
I'm-
very positive right now. Very positive. I like it, but
There's
continue. Go
nothing
ahead.
positive
Nah,
about
that sounds very
Draymond.
positive, bro. That sounds very important.
Listen, I feel y'all, but for me, right, I like the Bucs. I saw the Bucs get their heart stolen by Kawhi. Then the next year, They came back stronger than ever and won the NBA Finals. For me, I don't see Boston doing that. Why? Because I don't think they could beat the Bucs at full health. And I damn sure don't think it's going to be an easy route that they had this year, considering, how the Nets were constructed.
Right,
I think this is the peak.
I know you.
This is the peak.
I know you tweaking.
Because how could Kawhi take that Raptors team to the finals and win?
I know you tweaking.
And this team, y'all saying this is a great defensive team. It's this, it's that. Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year. He got chefed by Steph.
He came out to where the Sharks swim. That team never been there yet.
Yeah, chef by a great
one of the greatest. And then you
player.
bring up like them making it. Like they had the toughest road to make it to the finals. Like you just said. All right, granted they swept KD. They swept your boy that you want to trade for. They swept him. You went 7 with Milwaukee. You went 7 with Miami.
Those series should have not won 7 games.
What are you talking about? Those are great teams.
It happens.
They were the 3 and the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Bro.
There was no Middleton. There's no reason why that game should be.
still have
I think
Giannis.
you still have arguably one of the greatest players in the game right now.
Absolutely.
For the Miami series, though, there's no explanation for that to go 7.
No, definitely should.
How?
Inexperience.
Miami,
inexperience.
Defensively.
I'm going to keep saying it. Inexperience. That's
Miami
what's
was
shown.
great defensively.
And Miami's a great defensive team.
Listen, if KD's there, those series are done in 5.
You say that now, but KD
And
was
6.
somewhere and he did not win a single game.
Because he
Right.
was running with Bruce Brown and
Bruce
Seth
Brown.
Curry
And
at the center position.
Kyrie.
Everybody else's fault.
Irving.
Everybody else's fault.
And-
So if
and
he goes to
Kyrie
Boston and lose, it's everybody else's fault. But
No. He will not lose.
Okay.
Because he and JT
What
have
you saying,
experience
man?
playing on Team USA.
Wow.
And JT
Hold-
said that in the response. He
Yeah,
said,
but-
I played with him at Team USA. He's a great player.
So don't be selective, though. What did he say? Finish.
I like the team that we got. Yeah, that's the politically correct answer.
being politically
Before you
correct.
walked in with Luna Magic,
Mm-hmm.
DC asked me,
Mm-hmm.
behind closed doors, do you think JT is answering the same way? Hell to the no, bro. You're not saying no to KD.
I think he's saying
Bro,
yes.
I think he's saying no.
He said we got these 2 new pieces that I definitely like
Well,
to play
he's going to
with.
be very disappointed next season when he's at home watching the finals and the Bucs
they're
are
gonna
back
be a 1
there.
seed. They're gonna be a 1 seed.
Not happening.
Okay.
That was the ceiling. That's the peak, bro.
Oh, make it to the finals? Bet. That's a good deal.
How?
I like that. I like making it to the finals.
They don't give trophies for second place, bro.
All right, but
They don't.
it's not guaranteed they'll lose it though.
Yeah. Mike,
The
Mike,
core is good,
Mike
but
is
hey,
real stern over there, man.
listen,
Real stern.
because y'all passing up on KD.
Absolutely.
I mean, a couple teams have too. Because they would, if there was the case, they would have sold the farm for them.
Nah, there was
But
no
who
way
wants
he was
that?
going to Phoenix, bro. Phoenix already is constructed well.
I guess, but I guess the perfect segue there. We could talk about Phoenix now. Move around a little bit.
Yeah, let's do that.
Ayton returned back to Phoenix after the Pacers offered him a max. How do y'all feel about that? Because I'm honestly a little confused.
Turmoil.
Yeah.
in Phoenix, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Okay.
Unless behind closed doors, Ayton
Patch
and
it up.
he sat down with his head coach. All right, and what's
Monty Williams.
Monty? Yep, and set the Eagles aside and get the job done. At the end of the day, play basketball. I mean, that's how
I'm
I
gonna
feel.
take a crack at this real quick. I don't know what Phoenix is doing.
I
Like, you
don't
talk
either.
about peak against Milwaukee. That was their peak in the finals.
I agree.
And I didn't see any improvement. Like, for example, what Boston did, we're going to go ahead, what's hurting us, we're going to get a better point guard, better facilitator. I don't see, I've seen a decline in Chris Paul ever since that finals appearance.
Yes.
You don't add no additional pieces to try to contend with Giannis if you were to run into him again.
Mm-hmm.
Luka dismantled y'all. Dismantled. You got to see him. You got to see Steph. You got to see Kawhi and PG. You got to see LeBron potentially. You got to see Ja. I'm not seeing no improvement. So when bringing him back, it's like, okay, they're going to put a couple great stats up. Chris Paul's going to get his assists. Devin Booker's going to get his points. But, like, my favorite thing to say, it doesn't move the needle for me.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
I don't know what's going on in Phoenix.
I don't know.
The irony for me in this is his name is DeAndre.
Mm-hmm.
There was another DeAndre that Chris Paul played with by the name of DeAndre Jordan, who was going to leave to go to the Mavericks until his teammates locked him in the crib, and the Clippers ended up matching the deal, and that team fizzled out. Fellas, this Suns team is the Clippers all over again. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Chris Paul is a defensive liability who was exposed. Mikal Bridges is a great 3-and-D player, but like you said, against the likes of Kawhi, Luka, Steph, he just
Can't do
cannot
much.
handle that.
Can't do much.
Devin Booker is an incredible scorer
So that's tough.
and can really put the ball in the basket. But outside of him, they have no shot creators. Ayton was a walking double-double prior to CP showing up. CP shows up, plays well, leads them to the finals. He ends up getting his bag. That was strike number one for me. And I told y'all how I felt about that.
Right,
$40 million is someone
Too
that's
much.
aging, defensive liability. They
Too
call
much.
him Cone for a reason.
Cole.
I agree with y'all. I think this is the peak for Phoenix. They're a great regular season team. That atmosphere that they've built up. It's nice to see them winning. Obviously, they started out with humble beginnings, not even scratching the surface, getting like 15, 16 wins. But no, if I'm DeAndre Ayton, I'd have a huge chip on my shoulder because it took me signing an offer sheet with Indiana for y'all to finally respect me.
Right. And you can't
Right.
trade
You know
him.
what I'm
You can't trade him or anything like that. And they have no money. Like you said, the money tied up with Chris Paul. Devin Booker just got his max, and you just gave DeAndre
No
DeAndre Ayton his money.
improvements. Jay Crowder,
So
I love Jay Crowder's intensity, but he should not be starting anymore.
that's what they got, though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. They're
yeah.
not making no improvements. That's what I'm confused on. I'm not seeing anything to say, okay,
So,
you're going to.
I mean,
They're stagnant.
Yes.
yeah.
Like,
Plateau.
And home
They're
court advantage
flatlining
can
right
only
now.
take you so
Flatline.
far. Because like y'all said, look what Luka did in Game 7 in front of that home crowd.
Dismantled.
And if I'm Ayton, I'm the number one pick. Like, if Chris Paul never shows up, this would be a no hesitation, no brainer. I average a double-double. I'm looking at his numbers right now. Rookie season, 16 and 10. Year number 2, 18 and 11 and a half. He shoots now 36% from 3. That's another element of his game he's improving. So why did it take me signing an offer sheet with Indiana for you guys to realize that? I
And
don't
then
know.
the internal rift he had with, I guess, not the team, but I guess like Daniel said it, with Monty. So maybe that's patched up. Or maybe ownership was like, F you, Monty, we're going to bring our guy back. But they also extended Monty. So I guess they're going to build with this core of an Asian point guard, a young stud in Devin Booker, and, our first
It's just
former
disappointing.
overall
I
first
feel
overall
really
pick
bad
in
for Bridges. I
DeAndre
think if Bridges was on a contender,
This is dip.
this is not a contender.
No, it's not.
Healthy Clipper squad runs through this.
All right. I guess we go. That was brief. We can talk about next the guy that took less money to potentially be a real contender in the East. We talk about Mr. James Harden taking a $14 million pay
sir.
cut for what? What?
Do you believe in him?
Believe in James Harden?
Yeah. Hell no.
Like to do what? Believe in him to do what? Win the championship?
To-
With Joel Embiid?
Yeah.
I can't see it.
That's the ultimatum,
I
right?
can't see it because
Has to be championship.
I'm gonna repeat myself. Hell no.
Has to be championship.
yeah, I can't see. I'm sorry. For him, that he only had one good game against who they got eliminated by.
Miami.
Miami. He only had one good game against them, and after that, it was just I don't know what. Yeah, keep telling me hamstring injuries. His hamstring been injured for the past 3 years. Looking like
Since
Julio.
Houston.
Listen,
So
if he said he's working on his craft,
Right.
I guess, working on his weight.
mhm,
He said he's ready to come back to the season 100%.
right.
I mean, I'll wait and see.
I pose this question though: was it worth it for him to take the $14 million pay cut? Reason being, in my opinion, you lock up PJ Tucker for 3 years. That was his deal,
Yes.
and he also signed Daniel House. To me,
Yes.
Those are good moves.
It's a plus. It's a plus.
Those are great moves. And I'll tell you why. Now you can close potentially with PJ Tucker over Tobias Harris.
right.
And House has familiarity playing with Harden. They
It's
play together in
pieces.
Houston.
It's pieces.
Yeah.
It's matchups.
It fits the play style a lot better, bro.
this is
Because
just
Tobias,
Joel Embiid on the Rockets.
no, because the
It
Rockets
is.
did not have Tyrese Maxey, and now his game is going to be expanded because
Hopefully, we hope he takes that step. But this is just to me.
no, ain't no hopefully, bro.
You
He
got
had
Maury running the show. This is just the Rockets with Joel Embiid on that team.
No,
Okay.
And
bro,
you,
this
and
is-
you know Maxie got bump heads with Harden too.
but they'll work on it, bro. Y'all
I
forgetting
would
he
hope.
got shipped mid-season, so now he has a full off season. He has capability of working out. He's in a situation that he likes. He hasn't been in a situation that he's liked since, like you said, the Rockets in 2018
but
with Russ.
Before Harden got there, Maxie was wild.
He still was. He had
He's-
38 game one against
Exactly.
Toronto.
And then-
so what I'm saying is though now the other side of that is for the future. We talk about extension. Maxey can get that extension because of this pay cut. He's going to be due a big payday. And I'm looking at the ages right now. Embiid has 3 to 4 more solid years. You still got a defensive 3-and-D player in Thibault who I feel like is underrated
But you
because
can't play because he can't shoot.
what? We don't want him to shoot. So I'll give you this. Look at this lineup. You got Maxey, Harden, Thibault, PJ, and Joel.
So you benching a guy that you gave a max to in Tobias Harris.
He got a mid-major max. Feel me? He didn't get a big-time max. And
Right.
yes, I'm benching Tobias. You
You'll
know what I'm
have
saying?
PJ coming off the bench.
They're gonna have PJ coming.
They're gonna
off
have
the bench.
PJ
For
coming off
real?
the bench. Yeah.
Tobias
I'm
is
starting
starting.
PJ Tucker.
I think the key
Tobias.
question is
I'm starting PJ
can
Tucker.
Maxey and Harden mesh
Coexist.
together? Coexist.
Can that
yes.
backcourt is that team a contender for the finals?
Yes.
That's the real question.
Yes.
In my opinion.
I'm going out on a limb and saying that because I'm looking at what Philly.
They were healthy against Miami, right? Well, Joel Embiid
Joel
messed
was
up his
banged
hand.
up. He had a torn ligament in his thumb. I'm just saying from a standpoint, bro. In the last 10 to 15 years, he's been one of the best players to put the ball in the cup. And granted, the situations he's had with the fat suit and everything, I know we've been killing him, saying he doesn't take care of his body.
He
but
doesn't.
this is the make or break it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't buying that.
Brooklyn
y'all.
wasn't the team
I
that
ain't
you
buying
wanted to
that.
go to.
I ain't buying
Understandably so. You forced your way out. Y'all lost in the second round. Now you have a full offseason to get back into it. We got a couple of the guys that you like from Houston. You got a healthy Joel Embiid. You got Maxey who could turn that corner. I think this team could really contend for a chip, man.
Nah, I'm calling a change of heart. I don't know if y'all know. If y'all listening, y'all heard that episode that this man called it. If I remember, he called it. He said this man is washed. He's done. He's not gonna be the same. This man right here.
Right.
I'm calling the change of heart. What? Why is the change of spirit now? How come
Because
now?
he's in a situation that he wants to be in, bro.
No, yeah, should've-
Man,
not in a different
come on,
situation.
bro. Did you see what the Rockets gave him before he left?
A good team. He was in the East. He was in the Western Conference Finals
No,
against
no,
the
no.
Warriors.
No. The year after the bubble, they gave me a John Wall, a DeMarcus Cousins,
Mhm.
who looked like DeMarcus Buzzins.
I mean,
Don't know what he was up to.
they gave him Chris Paul, Westbrook. They shipped out a lot of money to try to make this work.
Yeah, that's when he had the mohawk, bro. Yeah, he was killing it. Nah,
Mhm.
I agree, but I think
Reached his
he's in
peak.
a situation.
Reached his peak.
Nah, he's not reached his peak. He's on 32.
He reached
Westbrook
his peak.
has reached his peak.
Nah, they
That's-
reached their peak, bro. And that's a perfect segue. But I'm sorry. I think-
Westbrook has reached his peak.
But to answer, well, I don't know if I answered already, but
Mhm.
I'm not high on Harden.
You're not thinking
this year.
Philly's gonna win.
I'm
the
not.
cha- You're not thinking Philly's gonna win a championship.
I
You even
think
said
they can.
Milwaukee.
I think it's gonna be Philly versus Milwaukee.
You're
Honestly.
bugging. You're wilding.
I mean, y'all acting like Joel Embiid is a scrub.
You are.
This is the
Well,
best
not.
team that Harden
Joel
has
Embiid
been.
will be the
around.
one carrying,
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Maxey.
He carries so much, he breaks things. Like he
But-
breaks his hands,
But
hamstring.
what I'm trying to tell y'all is
do
this
but
is
so
the
much.
best team Harden has had built around him since OKC.
And let's see
Yeah,
what he
I mean,
does.
the only addition to me is the biggest one is Joel Embiid.
And-
This
yeah.
is the best center
This
in
the
the one.
Houston Rockets of the East.
This is, bro, they're
Just minus his-
completely different from the Rockets.
minus
bro.
his,
completely different. They do
minus-
not have PJ Tucker playing center
That's what I'm saying.
against JaVale
He's-
McGee.
Yeah, they just slide him down now. He's playing the 3
No,
to 4.
JoJo is the 5, bro.
Okay.
JoJo is the 5.
We'll see.
We'll definitely see. But how do you well, you felt like it's okay he took that pay cut? It's worth it?
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see if
And in the corner and look good.
I say it's worth it to get the proper pieces, but like I said, I'm not high on Harden.
No.
Not high.
But you mentioned his
Y'all
name.
gonna eat those words.
You mentioned his name earlier. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this man too. Man, these guys out of OKC, bro.
I don't know
What's
what
up?
it is. I don't know what it is in the
Told y'all
water.
old heads losing it.
Yo,
I tried to tell y'all.
I'm talking about this old trio of KD, James Harden, Westbrook. We're talking about those three guys right now.
They're
Just-
enigmas.
Yes,
But you got to say that could be the reason why they're like that right now.
Oh, we blame OKC.
Yeah.
Man, I blame everything after. But as you guys know, Russell Westbrook, the year that he had, the exit interview,
Stinky, yeah.
the shots he took,
Boy.
Terrible.
and, you know, playing alongside LeBron and AD, you just wonder for the guy. So I heard about, you know, him and his agent parting ways because he felt like, you know, what I got from that statement that Russell Westbrook, if he wasn't able to play his style, he wanted to trade. But to be traded 4 times in the past 4 years, I feel like that's the depreciating value right there. He's about to get 47 M's this year. Potentially, this might be the last time he sees this amount of money for the rest of his career. What do y'all see? You know, what's Westbrook going from here now? I don't like.
He's done. He's done up.
Damn,
It's over.
I can't. If he has to turn it around completely for me, 360.
He's not going to. He's hard headed.
I don't know.
He's set in his ways. He's not
Stubborn.
going to change his way of how he plays basketball. We've seen it.
Mhm.
He's throwing LeBron and AD under the bus. He's parting ways. All of these are signs of he's going the opposite way.
Right.
He is descending.
He's not buying into the
He's
team.
out of here. All right. Unless something happens in this offseason,
trade
he
or
comes
something?
into something happens, then all right. But I don't see nothing happening.
No, definitely. I don't.
Can't teach an old dog New tricks.
And I think the Lakers roster's come back even worse than what from the retirement home it is now. Like, I mean, granted they added a couple young pieces, but like again, I don't see nothing that's like, okay, this team is really. I mean, you got LeBron James, so you could definitely get an 8 seed. But I don't.
It's looking tough.
What's the rest? I don't see how this gonna work. I don't. I really don't. They're the second best team in LA now.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers adding John Wall. I think.
I already said it on it. I said Clippers. Watch out.
Stop.
Finals.
Clippers
finals.
to the finals.
Yes.
Western Conference Finals.
No, NBA Finals.
Against the Warriors.
Yes.
Unless
Steph
Curry.
They're in the same division. They're in the same conference.
Unless Steph Curry somehow contracts monkeypox. Listen.
No. We don't
Westbrook.
need that.
I gotta do a little quiet
Pause
real quick. Yeah.
I don't. What you gonna do? He don't hate you.
So, all right. Do y'all remember that Lakers squad back in the day when they had Steve Nash and Dwight and Jeremy Lin? And on paper, it was like
Robert Sacre and all that.
Yes. We thought they were gonna do something, and we looked at the ages. We looked at Steve Nash. They had on the dirty little sleeve jerseys.
Bad back, all that.
It's happening all over again. And this is what happens when you have a major team and you have a lot of money to spare. He's the top 5 and highest paid players next year, right? 47 M's. No other team in the NBA is going to pay him $47 million to do what he's doing right now. He's parted ways with his agent. He reportedly ducked the smoke during film sessions, saying that most of the things that he did wrong was not because of him. He's essentially the reason why Frank Vogel was fired.
Yeah.
Because in his exit interview, he basically said, I don't have to prove to this guy my capabilities. Bro, your capabilities of what? Shooting off the side of the backboard. Do y'all remember that play against George Hill?
Throwing alley-oops.
He dribbled the ball. The ball was dead. He shot a fadeaway and it hit the side of the backboard.
Blowing layups.
I mean, it's just a disservice to the game. And I love Russ. He was one of my favorite point guards. Side note was. Because right now, what he's doing is just not a good look. You in the car listening to Beyonce, you can't break my soul. They broke it. They're offering you up for Buddy Hield. Hell, I would take Austin Reeves as starting point guard at this point.
Might as well.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, and I spoke to Marcus about this yesterday. I just don't know what Rob Pelinka was doing last summer. I'm really sitting here trying to think about it.
I just need that.
You know what I mean?
That Magic Johnson meme.
Because
like,
and like exactly. But the thing is, though, right? You could say, okay, on the flip side, who else did you pay that summer? Horton gives a who? Bro, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Finessed.
I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
Finesse.
This man he signed to Clutch Sports. He's LeBron's protege. Can't put the ball in the basket. Forgot how to shoot. He's showing up to Summer League. He should be playing in the Summer League.
Finesse.
Listen, all I'm going to say is...
This is a GM. You hold on. You just blame Rob Pelinka. This is le GM, bro.
No, this I don't think I think LeBron had nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
one.
look at you. Of course.
I think LeBron... You know who I'm pointing the blame at?
Who?
Street Clothes.
Of course.
Street Clothes Davis.
I can pull up the photo.
Street Clothes Davis. He did it.
The report came out.
He did that shit, man.
The report came out.
That's why he's so quiet eating crab boils on TikTok right now.
The report came out. LeBron and AD were
First
recruiting Russell Westbrook. And it was a photo. You seen the photo. They were smoking cigars in the backyard.
I got a question for the fans at home, though. Do y'all honestly believe they're on a three-way call to salvage this? Because the same day that Woj put out the report that Westbrook was out of there, there was a Bleacher Report that LeBron, AD, and Russ got into a three-way conversation to salvage the season. At this point, bro.
I think LeBron and AD were in the same place and they called Westbrook together. And like, yo, fam, we just want to talk to you.
Yo, hold on, we got him right now. Yo, Russ.
You good?
Nah, all jokes aside, I really don't know what his future looks like, bro. This is looking like AI on the Grizzlies.
Just a little bit even, yeah.
It's looking like Jason Kidd on the Knicks. You know, and it's really hard for me to say this, bro.
You can't throw in J. Kidd's name because I feel like he
changed his game.
Right. He became a better three-point shooter.
We've talked about this for months. He's not going to change his game at all. And I got to give credit where credit is due. 18, 7, and 7, those are respectable numbers. I'm not saying that's bad. But the turnovers.
Hold on, for 47 M's? That's not that bad. I'm paying you 47 M's to give me 18, 7, and 7?
Bro, like I said.
Terrible.
I'm paying you for all to be an all-star.
Like I said, scammers come in all forms and shapes.
/ superstar.
Right.
He got Pelinka's 3-digit code, all right?
That
But
superstar ends, bro.
that still doesn't clean up the other bad moves they made last summer.
No,
Wayne
granted.
Ellington,
Granted.
Carmelo Anthony.
But the reason they got him, so they can hold all those bad things together.
But
Right.
my thing is, this thing came to turmoil after Kobe's death. To keep it a stack, the organization has not been the same, and I get that. He was a big part of that culture in LA, right? You know, he would show up courtside with Gigi, rest in peace. It was a big thing for these players, and I think along with him passing, the culture of that organization just got a black eye.
But they gave it to LeBron.
I feel
But it's not really
I
LeBron's.
feel like that's going a little bit too far.
Yeah, reaching,
Because at the
motherfucker.
end of the day, Westbrook, you deserve that name, bro. You're not changing your game to improve,
But
to help your team.
DC, if Kobe Bryant walks up to me and tells me I need to change my game, I'm gonna do it.
You shouldn't need.
I'm gonna do it.
You're already next to one of the greats already that's
And
here right
LeBron
now,
James.
LeBron James. And then
Please
you
don't
also have
disrespect that man.
Magic Johnson around. There's legends in that arena.
And you
already.
know, I know he has people in his ear telling him, "You playing like shit, bro. Can you please improve?"
I mean, he's coming back. He's coming at Skip Bayless, so you know he's listening.
Exactly. I
So-
know bro. Come on.
So,
I know.
all right, my
Come on.
question is, so what would be an improvement, right? Because I saw a tweet today. Over the last 12 games of the season last year, his three-point percentage went to 36%. So he did make a change. That's a small sample size. I'm not asking him to come back and be JJ Redick,
No,
but nigga,
this
let's get it going.
Be a
Shot
point-
selection.
Thank you.
Stop shooting them crazy ass
Take
shots.
care of the basketball.
Decision
Get a
making.
layup.
Coach Ham said Westbrook is one of the best
Learn-
players in the league I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to utilize him in a way that he could be used. So you have the coach backing you.
Right.
What
Yeah.
else do you need?
He has all the talents minus the shooting to be a great off the ball player. Him diving to the basket and getting a free easy pass and potentially dunking on somebody.
It's great.
He could do that all day.
But he
He
don't
can
wanna
get
do that.
He can get 10 points all day
He don't
doing
wanna
that.
do that.
I
Listen,
mean, that's
hey.
an easy way to get a bucket. But I'm saying to make that's not that hard in my opinion. If LeBron's dribbling and they watching LeBron, which most of the time people are gonna do, you have the greatest passer potentially of all time.
99.9% of the time. I'll play off ball if I'm playing with LeBron.
I'm playing with LeBron. I'm playing
You
off
don't
ball.
You know LeBron is a pass first.
He
You
ain't
know
doing
LeBron's
that.
pass
So
first.
if he care about his
What you
points and
mean he ain't
stats, you're
doing
gonna
that?
get it.
He can't.
That's what I'm saying. So
Oh, you
you
talking about Westbrook?
ask.
His whole career, he's had the ball in his
Yeah.
hands.
So
Well, he
but
need
if
to
you
adjust.
You ask. If
You
he
need
wants
to
to adjust.
Listen, too late. He's gone.
I mean, it's not too late. You got this last year.
You got
right?
this year.
You got this
For
year.
what, man?
So you talking about this year's about to be a trash year. This,
It's-
you know, I
I'm
think
like-
this LeBron's final year
you
too,
just
right?
want tank?
So a key date for y'all. LeBron, his extension, he has until August 4th to get a contract.
Not signing that.
He's not signing that.
Of course not.
Signing
Of course not, bro. I don't blame him at this point. And what I'm trying to tell y'all
that. You
is
should though.
have
He recruited Russell Westbrook. I'm trying to run away from that.
Listen,
They were smoking
as I
cigars and chilling,
said,
talking about we about to do this.
scammers come in all shapes and sizes.
So you call LeBron
and
a
types.
scammer?
No, Westbrook is a scammer,
Nah,
bro.
LeBron scam job.
He finessed the Wizards.
LeBron
He
sat in his
finessed the
king chair.
Rockets.
He said, "Yo, I'm gonna do something KD can never do. I'm gonna do something James Harden could never do. I'm gonna do something Washington will never ever do. I'm gonna win with Russell Westbrook." And
No,
what happened?
Not gonna happen.
Imploded.
But side note, through the comments on the shop, and you brought this to my attention, DC. He said he wants to play with guys that just care about basketball, care about winning.
Who?
LeBron.
Cap.
It's not Cap.
Cap. This man had how many Henny commercials and what's his?
But he's LeBron freaking James.
No, I'm talking about LeBron. He's talking about guys that care about basketball. Where was AD? Oh no, he gained a lot of weight and he's in street clothes.
Street clothes.
What's the
wine,
Westbrook?
wine and cheese.
I'm making Henny commercials and I'm selling my clothes and I'm coming in with different styles. Who else? Who
Wearing
else had in
skirts.
that roster? Like,
Mellow.
come on. But I mean, Melo did his thing. Melo handled his business. But
Melo played his role. Shout out
when
to
your
Melo,
two other
man.
horsemen are pulling up like that,
Listen, man. All I'm saying is the Drew League highlights of him and DeRozan. What could have been?
little GM. That's what I'm saying. You keep on. You're not blaming LeBron. He had
It's not his
DeRozan.
fault. Genie don't want to give up the
No,
draft
you
picks.
blaming Genie. No, DeRozan could have
I'm
pulled up for free.
blaming Genie.
Alex Caruso said, "Yo, I will come back for the low." I said, "Nah,
That's
we got-
not LeBron's fault.
We got Russell
That's
Westbrook.
not
on the way.
LeBron's fault. That's
Okay.
not LeBron's fault.
Okay.
That's
Yo, LeBron picked him up from the airport with cigars,
Listen.
talking about we about to do this.
All
Stop fronting. Like,
Let me just
Mhm.
end this segment by saying this. Apologies to Lonzo, Brandon Ingram, KCP,
Kyle
Kuzma.
Kuzma.
You got LeGM'd.
Caruso.
Zubac.
Zubac.
LeGM'd.
Ooh.
You did.
That's-
Josh Hart,
That's-
LeGM'd.
That's so much potential.
And
bro.
that's what I'm saying. All of that was on that roster 2017 to 2019. Jordan Clarkson, LeGM'd. He LeGM'd them
Josh Hart, right?
twice. Yes.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson got finessed twice by LeBron. So, listen, if I had a pie chart, I would give LeBron 40%.
Oh, you can't.
Let me.
You gotta add
finish.
Julius
Let
Randle. I wasn't
me-
even done. You gotta add Julius Randle.
He could have won.
No,
I don't
I'm
care
just
about
saying.
him.
But I'm just saying though.
Get him
Stop.
outta here.
I'm just saying.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
Stop.
No, I'm just
The
naming
cutoff point
I'm
is
just-
Zubac.
I'm just
Stop.
naming the young core. I'm just naming the
Nah.
young core.
Get Randall out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ship him out.
But if I had a pie chart, right? All
Mm-hmm.
right, I'll give 40% the blame to LeBron. I'll give 30% to AD,
All right, we're at 70.
and then the rest is going to Genie. Genie, why you don't want to give up these first round picks? You have a chance to get A1.
Because they just saw a team
Kai.
that kept their first round picks
No.
and still built around them.
I don't give a flying freak about that. You
Mm-hmm.
could get Kyrie Irving on this roster to come save the day.
No.
No?
I mean, but the problem is the other team has to accept that. You keep thinking Kyrie's just I'm a free agent. No. The other team has to accept that trade.
I mean, Brooklyn is in shambles right now.
All right,
don't
so
say
yeah, it's a
anything.
good idea to take on Russell Westbrook? No.
You don't got to end up there. He can end up on San
And
Antonio.
it's already been heard that
San Antonio.
Kyrie said he wants to stay in Brooklyn.
Stay in Brooklyn and watch him.
Who's
take
our
that-
source? Pat McAfee.
I'll take it. All that LA stuff y'all
Dude
was
was
saying,
a
he
punter,
bought a
bro.
mansion, he working out. No.
Bro, they
Same.
asked him during the Sparks game. He said, real soon. I'm going to be here real soon. You feel me? So, Westbrook, get your 47 M's. LeBron, tank this season 40 and 42.
This is
Next
last
year,
year.
Kai, let's go.
This
You
is
gonna
last
sign an
year.
extension with Kyrie come, bro. They got 47 million to divide.
Okay. All right, you believing in that. So you tell me, so basically the pack is in the mail already for the Lakers. That's what I'm hearing.
Listen, LeBron tank. Bro,
crazy.
Bronny is about to be a draft pick.
Nah,
So perfect segue.
Yeah.
Talking about Bronny. Let's talk about some young prospects.
Perfect, man. Take it away, DC.
Young prospects. So we got most promising young core. That's the next topic we want to hit on. So we got
Sure.
a couple teams. We got the Rockets. We got OKC, Detroit, Hornets, Blazers, Magic. Et cetera, et cetera. So fellas,
Some honorable mentions. I don't know if we want to consider them young, but they technically are. We got Boston technically.
you could throw in the. Did we put on the Grizzlies in here?
You can throw the Grizzlies.
throw the
You can say
Grizzlies
the
in there.
Cavaliers as well.
Cavs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm pretty high on OKC, bro.
my question for y'all: which young team you
I'm
think is
pretty
promising?
high on
Ain't Orlando.
OKC. I am high on OKC. Just watching Summer League.
Told ya.
I'm buying my words right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
buying
mean,
my
Giddey,
words.
Chet. They got Dort. They got Shea Gilly.
They look interesting.
Can't forget about the Jalen's, too.
And Cavs.
If they could mesh it all together,
My boy Poku.
they'll be
Okay,
sounding good.
OKC first. That's my pick. OKC first,
Okay.
and then I got the Cavs like close second.
You want to take Mike or I'll take
I'm give me Memphis.
Memphis.
I think Memphis is y'all know how much I rock with Memphis, man.
Yeah, you had them in the
If
finals.
only we had these crispy microphones during the
Of course.
playoffs, Marcus. I had to educate these guys.
Educate us.
Educate this.
Educate us.
Educate them.
Like we weren't right, but
I
okay.
mean, yeah.
A healthy jaw with
This
a
man-
healthy jaw. Is that happening? But we'll get to that. But nah, I'll go Memphis number one for me. I think defensively they have really good principles, and Ja Morant is only 22 years old. And we've seen this story before. Explosive point guard. I see a couple MVPs in his future. I'm not gonna lie. I think
Okay.
he's changed the game. I think the pressure and the ability
That's
to
pretty
get to the
far.
paint.
You said change the game.
Yeah, he's changed the game, bro.
Hey man.
All point guards are fearless, going to the basket. You know what I'm saying? He brings a different type of style.
Nah,
So
he
I really
changed-
like that.
He didn't change the game.
Come on,
He
Wayne.
did change the game.
No, he did not.
Yeah, changed the
It's
game.
a guy. This man lost 2 ACLs.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. Then Russell Westbrook.
Stop
Ja's
playing.
better than that.
No. But if those guys never walked, we would never had Ja Morant.
Whoa.
But hold on, Ja's better than who?
I'm taking Ja over D Rose.
Prime Derrick Rose.
Yes.
You are bugging. What did you drink before coming here, man? Did you,
Check that water. I don't know if it was probably vodka.
What?
you just said John Morant.
You just
Prime-
ripped something through the whole universe tonight.
Prime
Derrick
D
Rose.
Rose.
Ja Morant is better than it. Did y'all not see what he
Derrick
did to-
Rose is doing the same thing. What you mean, but better?
But
Derrick Rose needs Gabe out so Ja Morant can walk today.
what I'm saying is though, 47 points against the champions. If he's healthy that whole series, we may not even be talking
not-
about Golden
not
State being there.
guaranteed.
But anyway,
Not
I'm
guaranteed.
going Memphis number
Do
one.
I have to pull up MVP?
I'm going,
season,
New Orleans.
highlights.
That's why he said Ja's head's gonna be MVP because everything that D Rose done. But
Bugging. I'm
we
taking
gonna-
D Rose.
He's taking Grizzlies.
Bro, he was playing against Eddie House, man. Stop it. Anyway, New Orleans is my pick at number 2. I really like Herb Jones. I think he is a defensive stalwart. He has a long wingspan.
You start with Herb Jones and not start with Zion.
Nah, I mean, people know. I just gotta shout out
gotta
who's a
remind
part of
them.
the
I think a lot of
core.
people-
You know,
I
you
think
gotta
people-
show love to the guys that get gritty and dirty. We all know who Zion Williamson is. We saw that windmill in the jumpsuit, looking official. He looks primed. We already know what Bi could bring to the table. But Herb Jones, Jose Alvarado, you know what I'm saying?
Don't forget my guy McCollum.
But
My
he
guy
old.
Murphy.
Though. He old. We talking
Yeah,
about
bro.
the young cat.
My guy
Chill.
Murphy.
He on the team. You know,
CJ was playing when the shorts was going down to the shins,
I
brother.
know. I think
He
he
ain't
need to
young,
retire
but
those.
I'm gonna go my top two. I'm gonna go Memphis and New Orleans just for the simple fact that they're young, they're fun, and they're gonna sneak up on a lot of people. They have Phoenix on the ropes. If Zion is healthy, they could have beat Phoenix, in my opinion.
Man, he better be healthy. He better be.
I like Detroit. A lot of people don't, I think they're gonna miss it, but Detroit basketball is on its way,
He love K, bro.
bro. He helped me out. Helped me
Word,
with some
you,
bets.
You and your boy.
He helped me with some
You
bets.
hype
But
on
yo,
that train.
you got Cade. You just added Jaden Ivey. You got Sadiq. You got. I like the renaissance that Hami Diallo's having now.
Mm-hmm.
Coming off the bench as a good guy. You got the coach in Dwayne Casey who's going to show them the right way. I don't know if y'all peeped, but he brought them to Boston to show them like what's it like to win and play at a high level. So I feel like Detroit is on the cusp. I like them. And I also like Houston. Definitely, I mean, I should have seen it down the line what Houston has done when they got rid of Christian Wood. I should have known they definitely got either going to go
Youthful
for
Yeah.
this dude
The
Jabari
Cavs
Smith,
handed them Kevin Porter too.
basically. So you got Kevin Porter, you got Jalen Green. I like Josh Christopher on that team as well. Segun, and then you got Jabari Smith. So I like give them maybe in the next 3 to 4 years, maybe even less than that. But these teams are on their way, man. I like the young teams coming up.
I mean, I think we could just summarize. Let's just show love to all the young cores that we see here.
Summer
So,
League, we see y'all.
Yeah, we saw the Orlando Magic, who obviously had the number 1 pick with Banchero. He's only 19. That dude is
It's gonna be a
tough.
problem. It's gonna be a problem.
He's going. Listen, I don't want to sound crazy, but this is what we thought Ben Simmons was going to be.
Nah.
Like 6'10", 250, handle, playmaking, jump shot, defense.
Yeah.
At 19,
Stop bringing that man's name up, man.
I haven't seen.
There's still potential.
He's a man child. He's
Yeah.
a man child. Franz Wagner was also very good at 20 years old from
Orlando.
Michigan. His brother's on the team, and then of course we got Cole Anthony,
RJ Hampton.
RJ Hampton. So they got some good young.
Then we mentioned
pieces
Jonathan
there.
Isaac too, though. Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, of
Come
course,
back.
of
Mo
course.
Bamba's
Your
re-signed.
boy Wendell as well.
My boy
Carter.
Wendell. No, Orlando, if they can get it right, they could be
But
good.
fellas, the sneaky team for me though, Toronto.
Are they old? You got Freddie still there. You got Pascal
but-
still there.
You got Scotty, who's 20.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Trent, 23.
Mm-hmm.
OG's 24. He has. You talk about like how the Celtics have a ton of experience. OG has a ton of experience
And he's NBA champ.
playing alongside Kawhi and Pascal and Fred. So that's another sneaky team. And let's also show
Are
love
they really?
to
Are they really sneaky?
Nah, they were just in the playoffs, bro. Ain't nobody sneaking.
Nah,
They
they're
ain't sneaking.
sneaky.
Nah.
people are gonna write them off.
Cool. If they formulate a better team around Scotty later on, then yeah.
No, that team could win now.
No.
I also like Chris Boucher. Shout out to him. He got that money too.
Yeah. You gotta put on some weight.
Atlanta. How
They're
do
not
we
young.
forget about it? How they not young?
They're
Trae
not
Young
young.
is only 23, bro.
Yeah, but they've been in the league.
DeJounte 25.
They're not gonna surprise anybody, in my opinion. You know what you're
Been
gonna
in,
get from
what, 4 years now?
them. Who?
5?
Yeah, same
Yeah.
year as Luca.
Same as Luka. So they're not surprised. I'm talking about
Nah.
like upcoming teams that may surprise.
Like right now. Like I said,
Right.
OKC.
Yeah. Orlando.
Cavs.
All the teams that are not in it. bro.
surprise.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna catch you sleeping.
But we're gonna pose a question to y'all at home. Who is y'all favorite young core? You know, comment on
know.
this video. Let
Yes.
us know through IG, through
Yes,
DMs, who
yes,
y'all
yes,
rocking with
yes,
for the
yes,
next
yes.
5 to 10 years. And fellas, I think we're ready for some football.
Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
no,
go
you
to
sure?
the green.
Y'all sure? Hold on, y'all
Why
sure?
not? Why?
Y'all sure? Y'all don't want to talk about Money 23 Green?
God.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, we got to. Oh, because
Nah, let's talk football.
we got to rewind it back because
Yeah. The guy
he
playing
was-
football on the basketball court.
Mr. Mike was over here
Yeah.
speaking a lot of positive
So
Don't
vibes
disrespect my
towards,
man.
towards
I'm not
Draymond.
disrespecting anybody. I'm just being a realist here.
If y'all don't know,
Today.
I'll let y'all introduce this topic.
this, you
'cause
know,
I'm gonna lose it.
Draymond is possibly due for an extension this year.
Yes.
As his contract is up, he'll be a free agent next year. And we've seen on social media that people are saying he's not deserving of an extension. Of course, his biggest hater is here. So, I think y'all already know. Y'all already know my answer. My question for y'all is Draymond worth an extension right now?
Is he worth the extension? No, but is
Max
he worth,
contract, we're talking now.
Is he worth the max? I don't think so. Is he worth a couple years with a bag? Indeed. Yes, indeed. Need I say more? Does Draymond play a big role with Golden State, with
Absolutely
Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson?
Absolutely not.
Yes, he does.
He said absolutely not.
My question to you, Mike, like I asked off air, pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
Does Golden State win those championships without Draymond Green? Do we have to watch film?
That's a tough question for me, right? Because
It shouldn't be tough.
the last time I checked, for 2 of those championships, there's a guy that we started the segment with by the name of Kevin Durant who was on those teams. And
Okay.
if I can remember correctly, he was the one that hit those clutch dagger shots over J.R. Smith and LeBron and got them there. And
Okay.
if I remember correctly, the reason why he left was because Draymond had a debacle against the Clippers and forgot how to play basketball and did not want to feed the hot hand.
Who
And that
won?
ensued into an argument into the huddle. And then KD left. And then when KD left, Steph had an injury and Klay Thompson was out. And Draymond was playing with a bunch of G Leaguers. And the Warriors got the 18th pick because of that. So to answer your question, did he help for the championships? Yes. So did Andre Iguodala. So did Kayvon Looney. I think y'all forgetting the bigger picture. They have a culture of players. It's not just a big three. Draymond is not a part of
I feel
that.
like you're answering your own question.
No.
You're-
If Wardell
you're
Curry were to
supporting-
die tomorrow, Draymond would be working at Walgreens. Okay, let's just be honest here. He would not be doing anything. The dude has averaged 7 points the last 5 years. He's shooting sub 30% from three.
Is he a scorer?
He's no longer the best on-ball defender.
Is he a scorer?
He's no longer.
Did we ever
the
ask
best-
Draymond to score?
We don't ask him to do anything. We just ask
Yes, we
him
do.
not to foul out.
We
He
ask
fouled
him
out
to-
twice in the finals, which is a record, by the way, people. Look it up. 2 of the 6 games played in the NBA Finals. This last 2 months, he fouled out.
And who are NBA champions?
Because Mr. Andrew Wiggins, Maple Jordan, is y'all best on-ball defender. Jordan Poole averages 18 off the bench. Klay Thompson, for crying out loud, off a torn Achilles, looks better than Draymond.
I am extremely confused. Do you ask Draymond to score?
I don't ask Looney to score, but I know Looney's a better rebounder than Draymond. I don't ask Wiggins to score because I know Wiggins is a better clamp artist than Draymond. If Draymond, like I said, if Draymond were not to come back to the team, they would not miss a beat
That's a lot.
at all.
I disagree.
That's a huge.
At
No, that's-
all.
and
And,
it's-
his
and-
value is decreasing.
I think that's a
the
factual.
better that Wiggins
lie, bro.
gets.
That's a factual lie.
Y'all sat here and told me Wiggins clamped up Tatum. Y'all told me Wardell shot the lights out. Y'all told me Looney was a great rebounder. What did Draymond bring? What did he do for the
I
group
think we need to
project?
pull
huh?
up-
He did the
I
intro
think we need to
slide
pull up
and the
game six.
sources.
No, we need not even pull up
intro slide and sources
not
ass
film,
face.
not film yet. We need to pull up interviews and like say what and see what
Right.
Clay and what Steph say about Draymond.
They wouldn't be. They're basically
And
all
Steve
work
Kerr.
together, bro. Without Steph, without them each other, without Clay, Steph, and Draymond together, they're
That
not
whole
winning anything.
nucleus.
Y'all are forgetting the other players that are been there as well. Kayvon Looney has been there. Iguodala has been
And
there.
they played
And
their
without
role.
Draymond,
Is Iguodala getting a max contract?
no. At this
No.
point, no, because he's older. One, Draymond is 32 still.
Yes.
I'm talking about 4 years, maybe another 4-year max. I'm not mad about him retiring. or
No way,
being done at 36.
shape, or form. You are going to hurt Kuminga. You are going to hurt
No,
Wiseman.
no,
You're
no.
going to have these guys.
Kuminga's about a 3-year project, bro. They're still trying
No.
to teach him how to play the game.
He could play right now.
Like he can, but it's different when you're playing against guys
could
that's been in the
play
league already.
Right now. Look what Jordan
If they
Poole
get
did.
rid of Draymond, I don't think
Kuminga-
Steph is getting open that he knew he do. Did you see
Right.
the pass that Draymond gave to Clay with that natch where he threads the needle? You're looking at numbers and think, that defines Draymond Green. That does not define Draymond Green. His game is more if you're actually watching.
But, okay.
You're
DC
not going to
asked
see
me,
it in his numbers.
Are you asking him to score? No, I'm not asking him to
No.
score. But he's no longer the best on-ball defender. That was his strength.
And that's
Wiggins
fine.
has taken.
That's
How's
fine.
that fine?
That's fine.
So what else?
I'm
does
never
he
gonna take
bring
that.
to the
He's still a
table?
great on-ball defender. Like I'm
No,
not
he is
taking.
not.
Yes,
Yes, he is.
Jaylen Brown was cooking him
No.
with the
hold on, what did-
layups.
You said earlier, JB lost his cool when Draymond got under his skin.
Under his skin. He didn't do anything defensively. He just started pulling his shorts down.
Is that not a
That's
defensive
a part
move?
of the game.
That's
part of
not.
the
That's
game,
not
bro.
defense.
Yes,
part
that
of the
It
is.
ain't no defense.
It's a part of the
Oh,
game.
so when-
defense is what Wiggins did to
You
Tatum.
cherish Pat Bev when he gets into it and gets under his
Bum-ass
skin.
Pat Bev.
Pat Bev. The numbers don't lie. Outside of Giannis, he's the second best defender in the league. I'm gonna die on the hill and say that.
And you don't put Draymond up there and
No.
Pat Mahomes. I said Pat Mahomes. Patrick Beverly has never won Defensive Player of the Year.
Bro.
He was never.
Who stopped Tatum in the finals?
Andrew Wiggins.
Who was the better rebounder for the team?
It was a mix, bro. It was split between Looney and Draymond, bro. They were playing the 5.
I'm gonna need y'all Warrior boys to do y'all homework. Okay?
They were playing the
I'm
5.
gonna need you to watch film.
Had
That's what I need you to
22
do.
rebounds against the Mavericks to close out the series. Was that Draymond Green?
That was a great game.
Was that Draymond Green?
That was a great game by Looney.
No. Oh,
We're talking about. But you give me a sample of one. We're talking about a whole series, though, bro.
Bro, what I'm trying to tell y'all, all the stuff y'all are telling me, they have players that could do it better than him now. So why are you giving him an extension? I understand out of the respect factor, he's been there from the beginning, yes. But to give him a super max contract, I'm not paying you if you're not my best on-ball defender. I'm paying Steph because he's the best shooter on the team. I'm paying
He's
Klay
your best passer.
I'm going to agree with that.
Who's a better passer than him on that word?
Steph is a better passer.
No, you're bugging. Now you're bugging.
Steph.
Now
The
you're
defense
bugging.
keys. What does Draymond do, bro? He averages
But
7
he-
assists.
but
He facilitates, bro.
He
No,
sets
no.
picks.
Grabbing the ball
He gets Steph
and
open.
waving for Steph to come around him is
Absolutely.
not
Yeah.
facilitating.
To the greatest
How do
shooter
you
of
think he
all
gets his
time, bro.
points?
So y'all really
right.
ducking the fade. Y'all went
No,
from defense
you-
to rebound to now he's the best passer on the team.
He is.
That's what he does. He facilitates. What are you
Yo, if
talking
he
about?
doesn't do what he does, Steph and Klay don't do that, bro. They don't have that career that they have. If he
They
doesn't
could
set
live
the,
without him.
you know why he became a starter?
You're bugging.
He was the best screen setter for the Warriors and the best facilitator. That's how he earned his spot on that roster, bro.
fits in the system. It works.
The best screen setter and playmaker on the team deserves a max contract. I don't think so.
100%.
I think
Because-
if you lock Kuminga in a room, he can emulate that and be better.
I
He's
don't
a
think
better
so.
athlete.
I don't think-
Draymond
Okay,
has
that's
lost
great.
his athleticism.
Bro,
That's
if that
great.
was the case, then we would not be having this discussion.
Bro, he's a rookie.
If that was the case, with your standards that you're holding to, if that was the case, we would not be having
But
this
look
discussion.
what Jordan Poole unlocked a year later. We have to give him time. You're handicapping Kuminga's progress
He's not.
because he's playing behind a burger.
He's
Y'all don't understand that.
Who won
they
the
know
chip
that
in
he's not ready yet.
2022? That's what I'm going
Y'all
to say.
saying championships. I'm not gonna say he don't got no championships. What I'm saying is though, his bread and butter, what sold him to get that max, is done.
He's
Wiggins took that spot from
He's
him.
not done, no.
Wiggins is a more reliable player. If you have a wide open 3 in the corner, who are you gonna pass it to, Wiggins or Draymond? And please, y'all
Obviously,
answer
you're
that
going to
question.
pass it to
Wiggins, bro.
Wiggins. I just said it earlier. Are we asking Draymond to score?
We're not.
No.
We're not asking Wiggins to score, but he can do it.
Okay, good.
Draymond cannot do it at this point of his
We're
career.
not
bro.
asking Draymond to score. I'm
I'm
asking
not giving
Draymond
max
to
money
play
to a guy
role.
that shoots 29% from 3.
He's not. We're not asking him to shoot threes, bro. We're not asking
You're
him to shoot that many
pointing. You're
teams.
pointing at
And
scoring
hold on.
facts.
How many
bro.
threes he hit in that game 6
Thank
final stand
you.
game? I just want to know.
Thank you.
I just want to know. He shot 50%. Or that was what 67%.
50%.
And
he
that
was
mattered.
0 of 13
And it
going into
mattered.
the game.
It mattered. It mattered.
It mattered.
It mattered
It
because
did not matter
who won the championship?
because of Jordan Poole and Wiggins' excellence combined with Steph
Draymond.
and
said,
Clay.
That game. It
Game
mattered.
6
Okay.
It
was
mattered.
So
masterful.
let me paint
He
this
gave a
picture.
master class on
There's
it.
no-
Yeah,
there's no picture to be painted.
Masterclass.
Masterclass.
You're not
Masterclass.
Picasso.
No.
Masterclass.
Chill, Picasso.
Masterclass.
Masterclass.
Chill.
Let's rank. Let's go around the room.
Go ahead.
Let's rank who had impactful playoffs on the Warriors. Number 1, Steph Curry.
Steph.
Absolutely was hurt against Denver. Came back, didn't miss a beat. Number 2, Andrew Wiggins. Clamped down Tatum. Had a great series against Dallas.
I'm gonna tie that. I'm gonna tie that at 2.
Number 3,
Draymond. What happened in game 2? Let me know if I'm bugging. What happened in game 2? Because I got a text from a dude like, yo, why did Lennox dude play football on the field, on the court, bro? Why did let him get physical with all them?
Who you gonna put at number 3? You gonna put Clay?
Poole.
Who?
Pool party.
No.
He had multiple 30-point games against the Nuggets. When they went on that big closeout run in game 6, who came off the bench and kept the scoring going while Steph was getting a breather? Was it Draymond?
Actually, it was backwards, bro. Poole was starting and Steph was coming up.
No. I'm talking about game 6 in Boston. When they went
Oh,
on
you're
that crazy run to end the first quarter into the second quarter. It was the second unit.
It was collectively,
with Poole
yes.
and Wiggins. Number 4, Klay Thompson. The man had a torn Achilles last year and still could shoot the ball better than Draymond. How's
We're
that
not
possible?
asking Draymond
How's that possible?
to score.
How's that possible? I don't know. Number 5, Kayvon Looney absorbing rebounds.
Wow.
And number 6,
Draymond doesn't rebound now.
We'll give it to.
Might as well give it Kuminga.
So-
That's the case.
No. Number 6, we have Draymond Green, who fouled out twice in the finals and set the NBA record and shoots 29% from 3.
And,
But we're not
and
asking
still
him
went
to shoot
home
threes.
with a ring.
Yeah, because he got carried.
Oh, now he got carried now.
Straight up carried.
Now Draymond doesn't do anything on the court. He got carried.
Yeah, he got us fooled, man.
do
He got us fooled. He out there running
No,
around, bro.
Nothing.
He does nothing. He doesn't pass the ball well.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't rebound.
Absolutely
He
not.
doesn't play
Bro,
defense.
you know what's crazy? He about to get paid.
And he about to get that big bag.
And potentially win another championship.
Yup.
So,
For what?
what do you mean for what? To
For
win
what?
more
That's
championships.
the whole point.
That's the whole point, bro. It's to win. You play the game to win. We play to win.
Max contract to guys that average 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists in the finals. Let me just give y'all a real look. Okay? Game 1 for Mr. Green.
Hold on.
Game 1.
Yo, my bugging. Hold on. They paying him in 250
4
mil.
points.
And he hasn't been to the playoffs at all.
I don't
4
even want to
points,
hear numbers because we got to
11
watch
rebounds, 5
basketball.
assists. 2 of 12 from 3.
Mhm.
I mean, from the field. 16%. 0 of 4 from 3.
Some guy.
Game 2. No. You said he turned the corner in game 2.
Uh-huh.
9 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. He shot 3 shots.
What's that? Give me something on defense. What about defense? That game, because I got a text from you talking about he's ODing.
That's the game that he pulled down Jalen Brown
Nah, you
shorts.
pulling the, yeah.
Yeah. That's nothing.
Oh my god.
He didn't do anything.
It's nothing.
Game 3.
Mm-hmm.
2 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists.
Can I pause you?
That's max.
Can I pause
Marcus,
you?
that's max numbers.
Let's pause you on that.
That's but
You're talking numbers and we're not watching basketball.
Bro,
Watch
hold on.
the film.
Not only that, hold
There
on.
was
I got
no film for me to
film
watch because he
does-
fouled
What are you
out
talking
twice.
about?
I got numbers for you. I got
He
numbers
fouled
for
out
you.
in 2 of the games.
We're not just talking
Y'all
about this
telling me
year. We're
about-
talking about years prior.
Exactly, Marcus.
What did he
Let me
do?
know if I'm bugging. I know guys that got numbers. 2 guys. I'm gonna name 2 guys. I hope y'all figure these 2 guys out. There's a man that's making for the next 5 years. He's gonna get $50 million per year. Has yet to smell or touch the finals. There's another man he's about to get. He signed a 2-year, 122 mil extension, and he has yet to touch the finals. I know those 2 gentlemen I just said, Bradley Beal
Dame and Bradley Beal.
and Dame Lillard. And what have they done?
Score the basketball.
Scored a basketball, gave you all those numbers, 25, 5, and 5, and hasn't won shit.
Because they weren't drafted by the Warriors.
Nah, they drafted the body.
Oh, it's always
always something. We're going here. We're going here. We're
If
going
Draymond-
here.
Touch this. I'm gonna say
If
this. I'm gonna say that.
Draymond were on the Hornets, he'd be working at Walgreens.
No.
Would he be as great as he is?
Probably got the max. He definitely got the max if he was on his own team.
I
He
agree.
would be at Walgreens.
Okay.
Check out aisle 5.
Definitely want to be at Walgreens.
I'm just saying, you
It'll
throw
be a
me these
different
numbers from
narrative.
what these guys are doing stuff.
Bro, everything that he's done. I'm not the early championship runs, yes, but right now in my eyes,
It's a late championship run.
he's not even the top. He's
So-
not even in
so
the top
this,
4
this,
important
this
players.
past. Go ahead.
Does Rudy Gobert play more of a role in the Jazz success than Draymond does with the Warriors when he was on the Jazz?
He won 3-time defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
You think he plays more of a, and he's deserving of that max
of that max
contract?
contract.
Yes.
And
'Cause
he
he's a
doesn't
ro-
really do anything besides
He's the
defend,
best-
get the rebounds,
and
he
get
plays
taken out
his
in the
role.
fourth
He's
quarter.
the best defensive center in the league. Draymond is not the best defensive power forward.
But he
in the
plays
league.
big.
He is.
Like he's in
He's
the
a
paint.
better-
Who's the better defender than him?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Next question.
But you're not going to disregard Draymond in the paint. And he's smaller than Rudy. He's smaller than Rudy. I think Draymond plays more of a role in his team's success
Huge role.
than Rudy Gobert plays. And Rudy got what, 200 and something million?
205.
To
Yeah,
score how
given-
much he scores?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Give it up stats. Oh, 14 rebounds.
He averages a double-double.
No, he does not.
Yes,
he
he
grabs
does.
He grabs a ton of rebounds. I'm
he
sorry.
leads the league in rebounds.
He has 13 rebounds. Okay. Ooh. But what success?
15 and 14.
What-
That's a max contract.
what success?
Thank you very
We're talking about
He's a
Minnesota.
center.
We're talking about success,
He averages 15,
What would-
14, and 2 blocks a game, shooting 71% from the field.
They're
Do
max-
y'all want me to tell y'all what Draymond shoots?
They are
from the
maxing out
field?
players based on their success.
We're not asking Draymond to score.
Bro,
I must have said that at least 20
Gobert's
times.
the best defensive center in the league. Is Draymond the best defensive power forward in the league? No, that is Giannis.
But he's number 2.
Still not worthy. I'm
Worth the
sorry.
max. If you're behind Giannis, you're
Sorry.
worth the max.
Sorry.
Plays a great role with
Plays
Golden
a great
State,
role.
all right?
Y'all giving out participation.
And guess
points,
what?
bro.
Won a 2022 NBA
And he's not done.
championship.
He's only 32. He's not done yet. I don't
Not done, and he's
that.
going to get paid.
He's not done.
No. 32?
So what is he going to improve to his game?
Thought you was slick.
He's mastered his game. He's mastered his
Get outta
game.
here.
As like I said, for Game 6, bro,
Stop that.
Be the kid.
it was a masterclass defensively what he did to the Celtics.
Yes. It took him
Master
5
class.
games
Yeah,
to
that's what-
learn.
No, to put him away.
But Steph also had a great Game 6.
Yeah.
And I like what Steph did when he chanted back to the crowd because that gave him confidence. He said on the podcast when Steph was going at the Boston fans, it showed that my brother had my back.
Yes. That's okay.
What you got in there?
That's okay. 'Cause
He proceeded to score
he
8
has-
more points.
He has Steph's back. He has Steph's back in the past.
But fellas, yeah, no, I respect Draymond.
We can't wait.
This is all critique. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm just giving my opinion. He's a champion. He's a winner. He does his little things. I'm not discrediting that. He does his things that aren't shown in the box score. But
Exactly.
what I'm saying for right now, I don't want to hinder Wiggins. I don't want to give Wiggins the less praise because he deserves the praise, bro. He shut down Tatum.
Yeah, but like, that boost of confidence and that boost of his game evolving, you have to give credit to Draymond Green.
No, I'll give credit to Iguodala
Okay.
because Iguodala called him to the side and
Yeah, I mean, you've
Told
seen it
him.
because he's on the bench, playing his role as assistant coach.
But for Dre, yeah, I would give him 12 to 18 million a
No.
year.
He's already making 25.
No, he does not. He makes 16,
I
brother.
could have sworn it was 25 a year.
He's getting 16.7.
Mm-mm.
So 16.4 million. That's what he signed in 2017.
Right.
So y'all saying max? What is max? Like 25 to 30 M?
For his right, he's a second rounder. Yes. So it's not like we're not talking Steph Curry or LeBron or KD.
I will
range.
keep him in the teens
No, he's about to make
because
20.
he does
20 or
team
maybe 30
caliber
plus.
stuff.
I mean, I'm sure he makes enough money also off the court. But Draymond, see, you got us all heated about this debate.
Nah, man, it's a great debate. People
The-
at home,
The next one's about to be good.
y'all let me know. Am I bugging here? Because I respect players that play all different types of
Are
styles.
you maxing Draymond? Yes
yeah, would
or
you
no?
give Draymond the max, or do you let him go to let Kuminga develop and let Wiseman get some burn?
No, they don't try to put it like that. But
I'm saying
the
even if
gridiron
it is.
is on its way with us, man. We're almost there, back to the new football season. A lot of things been happening. I'm sure y'all know. But fellas, let's dive into it, man. The craziest thing that happened in this past week: Kyler Murray getting a $230 million extension, breaking the bank for quarterbacks. And I'm sure y'all heard about the clause in it, but let's talk about the amount. And was Kyler Murray worth this deal? Big talks. Ooh, by the silence, I'm not sure how y'all feel, man.
You already know my stance on it.
Oh,
He's a good talent, great talent, but I think he was not worth this contract. I think this is a disrespect to Lamar, who has proven to be MVP and pretty much could lead any caliber team to the playoffs and to success. But I don't think Murray was capable of pulling this off. I don't know how he did, to be honest.
What was the question again?
Is
Sorry, I
Kyler worth
apologize.
this extension?
Yes,
Yes.
he's worth. Because what is that? Oh, is Kyler worth it? Yes. Because what else is there in the NFL for QB wise? Who's available? That was my question. No one. And Kyler has been there since he's been drafted
4
there, right?
years.
4 years.
No,
That's
first
been
overall.
your franchise quarterback. Yes, you sign him and you work with him. Now I want to dive in a little bit more and go over the details of his contract with the whole mandatory 4 hours a week film study. My words on that is it's kind of degrading towards Kyler. Like it taints his image a little bit. Don't know what kind of character he is in the locker room or like his character as a NFL athlete. Granted, a starting QB for an organization, but for that to be publicized, I don't know if that was a move for Arizona or whoever made that public. I feel like that was kind of like didn't have to do that. That could have been behind closed doors, but it makes Kyler, it throws him into the light. It throws him it emphasizes all the little things that we heard in the past in the offseason with, going with the social media. Mike, you always touch on that and the little antics that he had posed. It got to show on the field now. Like we got to see some improvement from Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
All right. You got the bag, right? You got the players around you now. You got a solid defense. You have a solid offense. All right. You fell short in the past couple of years. You start off like Mike, you said, and I totally agree. You start off hot in the beginning of the season, win 7, 8 games straight, and then you start to tank at the end of the regular season.
Get injured. Get
So
hurt.
right. So there needs to be more improvement. There needs to be something this year to show that
you're
money
durable.
was worth it.
Show that you're durable. That's my
Right.
only question. And when it comes to extensions, it's never about the talent. For me, it's just durability. And I don't know if I could pay a guy that can't complete a season. And I know it's football. Everybody gets banged up. You know what I mean? But for me, like, if I know that for 18 games, I could depend on you. We could give Dak a whole bunch of crap. We can give Aaron Rodgers a whole bunch of crap. But I know for 18 games, a full season, they're going to go out and play every week. And the biggest question with this guy, so did Kyler, though.
I'm just saying, no.
I'm taking Kyler over Dak, too.
And Aaron Rodgers has a Super Bowl. And Dak can get there now.
Right.
So
it
still doesn't matter. Super Bowl is a Super Bowl. But my point is this.
Super Bowl is a Super Bowl.
For Kyler, I think he is kind of like in the Michael Vick Lamar kind of comparison where it's just it's backyard, but it's still doable, and they know how to finesse on the fly.
He's a dual threat.
But like you said, the 4 hours of film study tells me that he's not on the same page with this offense. And that's something that you need. Because, like, I know you could be the fastest guy. I know you could dip and dodge a million tackles. But when it comes to the X's and O's and calling the audible, if you don't know that, of course Aaron Donald is going to come along and tackle me and kill me because I'm not getting the right reads. And that was the biggest thing in the playoff run last year. He pointed the finger at the offensive coordinator and said he didn't like the stuff that we were running. And now we give you a max contract, but we're saying that you got to look at the film for 4 years.
4 hours.
4 hours. I'm sorry, 4 hours. And that, like you said, that's degrading. That's your team leader. And you're making it be known to the public like, yeah, I mean, he doesn't really look at the film. He doesn't really study the plays. He comes in. And Shannon Sharp had a great point this morning.
And this is all hypothetical. We're on the outside looking in.
If you stay with the mindset of doing everything you need for that 9 to 5 and at 5:01 you're out, you're going to stay at a 9 to 5 level. You need to put in the extra hours. You need to put in that work. And I think they're challenging Kyler to take that next step and be the locker room guy, be a vocal leader, show that you want to be here. There was a press conference with AJ Green in which he said, I'm still learning some of these plays and I'm not really on the same, page as Kyler. That's a little bit of a shot, and that, you don't want to hear that from a veteran, wide out like AJ Green, who was acquired last season. I'm not on the same page as my QB. So it's a sticky situation in Arizona. I don't know what it is with Phoenix Suns and the Cardinals, but it's just...
No, it's just bad organizations there. To touch on that, I mean, I'm going to take it two ways. So one with the organization and one with the player. So you basically give guys like this, the quarterback especially, the money on potential. So when he came into the league, Arizona only won 3 games. He came in, they won 4 that first year.
Right.
They improved to 8. And then last year, they improved to 11. So you're paying on him. The way the trajectory is going, it's headed in the right direction. It's headed up. Granted, in the past 3 years that we've seen him, it's always in the second half of the year he gets hurt, and that's when they start to his numbers go down, and the team numbers go down. So getting this max potentially, they're hoping he gets his mind and body right, where he can definitely sustain a full season, potentially win more games from the prior season, and hopefully, he becomes successful playoff terms.
Which I think he will. I think he will.
Definitely. But this also, I want to go back now, the 2 tracks I'm taking it. Kyler has showed improvement, but there's also stuff that he needs to work on. But hopefully with Arizona giving him this bag, it's like, okay, bro, take this time now to get serious about your plays, learning, doing more film study, looking at calling more audibles when, you see a defense. But also, falls on the franchise. So this is why you pay a quarterback early, in my opinion. Because you wait, and the way the league works with every position, in my opinion, you're always resetting the market. So no matter what, the next quarterback, we about to talk about Lamar, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert, regardless of, they're all going to break the bank from the next guy. It's always leapfrogging. Right. So Kyler's about to get to 230. Lamar might get 250.
I agree.
And from Lamar, Joe might see 300. And him and Justin Herbert. So this is why you want to get these contracts done out the way, because one guy is always going to put pressure on the next. So for this right here with the franchise, they waited with the whole debacle of, scrubbing his social media and them, leaking reports of him being immature, not, studying film. Mm-hmm. All unnecessary if you just want to get that out the way and tell him, like, yo, we believe in you. We drafted you first overall for a reason. Obviously, the success is there because they obviously won every single year. They gotten better. I just think, it all comes with time. They paying him this amount just based off the potential that he's going to have and the success that he's going to have in the league.
But I just want to emphasize that I felt like it was entirely disrespectful to have that out in the press.
100%. Well,
And
his coach also said that he didn't add it to the contract. So
no,
See,
that's his agent. I blame the agent and the
Mhm.
team for being so. Well, you got to blame Arizona for being foolish and thinking like this is cool to add him to a contract when you should have just tried to get the right people around him to encourage him to do that. Then at the same time,
but
this contract went to the NFL office and they leaked it.
and
I
also
guess-
too,
Go ahead.
black quarterback.
Yeah, I was literally about to get into
The
that.
disrespect.
Like I was about to get into that whole the fact that he was a dual sport athlete, right? Because he declined the baseball contract.
Yes.
Everyone said
And
he was
supposed to
fool.
get a
Yeah,
big bag.
Exactly. And now he takes it. How and this is for the people at home too. How does that locker room feel about this? Because, prior to this, he deleted all the posts on Instagram and he did all the back and forth with the organization. And now he finally gets his due. But on top of that, he's mandated to watch 4 hours of film. Like, if you're on that team, how do you feel about your quarterback kind of creating those headlines like that?
LOL. Because 4 hours is a joke, to my opinion. 4 hours in a week. Think about it. 4 hours in a week.
I'm doing
before a game.
4 hours a day.
A
I am
day. That's what I'm saying.
a professional athlete. I did that in high school.
I'm like, bro, you getting $230 million for 4 hours? I'll do that too.
In a week?
In a week? I'll do that too.
She ain't say per day.
So
That's
that
in
means
a
like-
week, bro.
What was he doing? Like, was he watching like 10 minutes of film and then just being out? Like
Like we don't know. Like we said, we on the outside looking in.
Right.
Right.
That's
we
what I
don't
just-
know who
yeah.
Kyler is as an athlete. I would trust that he was watching film and doing what he was supposed to do.
Yes.
Obviously, he falls short. He makes mistakes. It was
Still young.
he's still
Still
young. He's
young.
learning. It's his trials and errors right now.
Okay.
And I feel like the guys in the locker room are going to support him because he is
That
the athlete.
guy.
He
Right.
had.
No,
he's
he
that guy.
turned around our
And
franchise.
yes, they've
He's
won.
the reason why DeAndre Hopkins here. He's
Exactly.
the reason why Hollywood Brown is here.
Zach
because
Ertz.
And I'm
they wanna
high on
come-
Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I support
Zach
that,
Ertz.
but I want to
Yes,
segue this perfectly because I'm about to take this away. I'm also high on another black quarterback that is in the league,
Should
and
break
that
the
guy
bank.
is Lamar Jackson. All right, Kyler Murray's got the bag, and now Lamar Jackson's on the verge of getting his bag, and I feel like he deserves more money than Kyler. And here's the reason why. Reason being is since 2019. We got Lamar Jackson. His overall record is 31-11. Murray is 22-23, and then one draw. All right, QBR rating. All right, 68.3 for Jackson, 59.1 for Murray, and then passing and rushing TDs. You got Jackson at 94 and Murray at 90. Now, I just want to go into depth about Lamar Jackson. If you ain't know or living under the rock, right? Lamar Jackson is a transcendent talent. Huge talent. I grew up in the era of Michael Vick. I see Lamar Jackson as Mike Vick 3.0. All right. Dual threat athlete who can throw the ball, but also can take off. Very elusive in the open field, making grown men look silly. All right.
That's a fact.
He attended college at Louisville. I want to remind you guys that he won the Heisman, all right,
Sophomore.
as a sophomore. All right. And I know I could have sworn they retired his number 2 at Louisville.
And boy, you
All right.
better.
Got drafted in 2018, took part in the combine, didn't do the 40 or, the extra, but he did throw. Looked very phenomenal. Pretty good. I wouldn't say phenomenal, but pretty good in the draft. Got a couple of scouts and NFL coaches saying that, he should
Transition to
He's a
wide
transition.
receiver.
He should be a wide receiver. He should be a running back. But no, stand strong, Lamar Jackson, because you are indeed a quarterback. All right. On that 2018 draft, I'm gonna pull up real quick. That we
Baker
had
went one.
Stinky Baker Mayfield going number 1. We had who else?
Daniel Jones would have had him.
I got it right here real quick. I just want to pop it up. I'm sorry. We had Baker Mayfield 1. We had Saquon at 2. We had Sam Darnold go 3. Denzel Ward at 4. Bradley Chubb at 5. So we had a slew of talent in that 2018 draft class. I could go on and on. But we're talking about Lamar Jackson here, all right? So, needless to say, 2019 NFL MVP. All right, career numbers, he's 37-12, 64.1 complete percentage, almost about to hit 10,000 yards in total, 84 TDs, 31 interceptions. All right. Last year, 2021, he did lose to the Bills, 17-3 in the divisional round. 2020 lost to the Titans, 28-12 in the divisional round. All right, we're talking about Lamar Jackson, who took over the Joe Flacco era. All right, Joe Flacco was descending, was losing his his talent. So Lamar Jackson came in and really took over the Ravens franchise. All right, changed the offense and really took it by storm. And now it's his time to get paid. All right, we're talking about an NFL MVP. All right, we're talking about a guy who is making plays on the field and is a leader. All right, that man deserves the bag. All right, he did get hurt last year, in 2021. Sorry, missed the last 4 years. Last year was a lot of injuries on that Ravens roster, but this year is make or break it year for him. All right, this is his year to get paid. Unfortunately, I was dying for the Ravens to pick up a veteran wide receiver, but I mean, with the talent that we still got Rashard Bateman, we got Devin Duvernay, we got James Proch II. We got his security blanket, Mark Andrews, right? We got Tylan Wallace, we got Jalen Moore. Who else is there? Slade Bolden and Shamar Bridges. So we got guys that are there. All right, I'm a little bit high on Bateman. I'm a little bit high on Duvernay. I'm already high on Mark Andrews. So
For sure.
hopefully one of these guys do step up this year and help Lamar out. And I feel like he's due. And he's also, I want to add in that he's representing himself. He doesn't have no agent. So Lamar, shout outs to you, bro. You're gonna secure that bag. I'm high on you. Definitely gonna be a Super Bowl winning QB soon. All right, and let's go get that back. He deserves more money than Kyler.
100%.
Because his numbers is way above.
It goes back to my point. It goes back to my point why franchises shouldn't wait. Because now you got to pay this guy X amount of dollars now because you waited, because the market's gonna keep on getting reset. And you said it. You said everything about Lamar. I don't need to add in or say anything. But Lamar has done everything that you guys said he couldn't do. He has done already. MVP. I want him to transfer to wide receiver. He became an MVP. He's gotten his playoff win, and he's only getting better from here. And what you mentioned, I didn't hear one single number one wide receiver that you just mentioned just now.
Right.
So he's doing this without an actual
only
a
number one tight end, you would say.
But that doesn't get you. How far does that get you, man? We're about to see how Pat Mahomes about to do that.
Right.
No clear cut number one. And like I said, the longer you wait, the higher that price goes. So I don't need to say much about Lamar. He's earned this. He deserved this. He should have been a higher draft pick anyway, because he's better than all them quarterbacks that were in that draft.
I agree.
So I just wonder, what the hell's Baltimore has reported that he hasn't come to the table to negotiate.
But he has shown up to
OTAs and all that.
To training camp.
So, but if y'all let Lamar Jackson walk, good luck. Good luck finding something to replace that.
It shall be interesting. But Lamar, go secure that bag.
He's gonna reset the
Baltimore,
market.
you better pay that man, and let's get it going.
Nah, definitely. He's about to reset the market, bro.
Nah, he definitely needs to get paid.
Nah, he is, man.
So let's move on, man. Let's move on to
You got
another
anything
wide.
on, Lamar?
The only blemish for Lamar is just the playoff record, but Kyler doesn't have a good playoff record.
But it's early too.
It's early, super early.
He got one. I'm proud.
I think that year that they went down to the Titans was hard to watch. I was here for that.
Yeah.
That was a tough one to watch.
Young guy.
It was very tough. But like y'all said, I really don't got to say much. He's prized possession. You know what I mean? As a sophomore at Louisville to now, has changed football. Inspires a lot of those young players that look up to him, all those kids from Florida and all around the world. He's showing that you could be who you want to be. And once you're on that field, you can do whatever you want. I love it. The Instagram lives going live in the locker room. It shows the team, chemistry. And
camaraderie, right?
I think when I think of the Ravens, I think of Lamar. And I think Harbaugh really trusts him. And they're a match made in heaven, if you ask me.
I agree.
That's the kind of grit that you need. And, he's done it without a wideout, really. You mentioned Duvernay and Bateman, who was a 21st pick. But I think this is, like you said, the prove-it year. If you could bring this team, and he also did a good job last year with all those injuries. Marcus Peters went down, J.K. Dobbins,
right.
Just a number of players that got hurt. So
a slew of injuries on the defensive end as well.
Healthy team, they're my team to win that division, and I think Lamar is going to amaze. I think he's going to have a great season, and
this is
if they don't pay him by the end of this year, then take your talent somewhere else.
I wish he could walk. No, he can't walk. They're gonna franchise tag him.
Right.
But he's gonna he's broke the bank. He's gonna reset the market. Is probably another perfect segue for the next guy. The next two guys are up for extensions: Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert. I'm seeing $300 million contracts coming up.
Yeah, Joe Burrow. I
still got to see more.
From who?
Herbert.
Oh, you're bugging.
Nah,
Still gotta
Herbert.
see more.
Herbert's stamped.
Okay.
Both of them are stamped.
You know, another guy that I seen earlier
Both of
today
them are
though,
stamped.
Derwin James. He's
I gotta see more.
I heard he's holding out. Holding out.
I think for Burrow, I think I gotta see more from Burrow.
You gotta see more from Burrow.
Yeah.
You have to see more from Joe Burrow.
Yes.
What else do you need to see?
I need to see him win.
He just brought probably the shittiest O-line to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
You need to see
I mean,
what?
he didn't do it by himself though. Jamar Chase was also there.
But he had to throw the ball. He's the one who is.
Jamar Chase the ball.
He's the one who's saying.
I'm not sold.
Black 30,
Not
Black
sold.
30.
I'm not sold.
Running
Safety
for his
rolling.
life.
I'm not
Pointing.
sold. And the reason why I'm not sold, and I told y'all this, that win against the Titans, Ryan Tannehill gave him that game.
All right, next game.
Stinky
Okay.
Tannehill.
Tanner shit. Remember
Tanner
that.
shit. He gave him
Stinky.
that game.
Okay, next game.
Following that game, who do they play?
Still had to throw the ball.
AC?
They did not play the Chiefs.
Yes, they did.
No, they did it?
I
They
could have
played
sworn
the-
he
Oh
did.
yeah, Mahomes got drunk at the end of the game.
Oh, nah.
Oh,
Mahomes was drunk.
oh, amnesia over here. Amnesia.
Selective memory, bro. He just
Crazy.
be fading stuff out. He be fading
Crazy.
stuff in
I don't
and
know.
out, bro.
I don't know, man.
You don't
I-
know.
I don't
You
know.
do know.
You're not sold
You
on
do
Joe
know.
Burrow. That's what you're
I'm
telling me.
Not sold.
The shitty offensive line he just brought to the Super Bowl. Me and you was getting past that offensive line with a quick
But
move.
listen, man.
I'm
I've
sold on
seen a
Joe
lot of
Shiesty.
One-hit wonders, bro. Is what I'm trying to say. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying.
No, it's tough in the NFL.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to just go ahead and give this guy the
you
throne.
just-
People comparing him to Joe Montana. Come on, bro.
I mean, he got his favorite wide receiver.
Come on, man.
Him and Rashad or T. Higgins. Which one? Is it Rashad? No, it's T. He got T. Higgins.
Yeah,
Higgins,
yeah,
T. Higgins.
yeah.
Come on.
Higgins.
Mossed Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, he
Come
killed
on
him.
now, bro.
Killed him.
Who threw him that ball? Joe
Oh,
Shiesty.
Joe
Joey
Shiesty.
Joey B.
Yo,
Listen,
he's gonna break the market. No matter what, he's gonna break the
yeah,
market.
but 300 mil is a lot, man.
That's the way the market's
It's a
set
lot.
up, bro.
And again, Mahomes had to win a Super Bowl ring to get that contract. We
Right.
can't just keep gloating these guys up and giving them money when they haven't proven anything. And that's my only thing against it. I'm not saying he sucks. He's nice. He's dumb nice, but I don't feel comfortable giving 300 mil to a guy that is not going
To a
to
So franchise that hasn't touched the
Who are
Super
you
Bowl in
going
decades.
to pay that money to? Who's
Not
going
even
to
that.
be a
He
quarterback?
took your franchise from purgatory, from dog shit to actually something. Now you're dog shit with
Along
a
with
bone.
Jamar Chase, though.
You know,
Huh?
quarterbacks is rare, right?
Along with Jamar Chase.
You know, good
Yeah, but-
good quarterbacks is rare.
If Jamar Chase is on that team and no Joe Burrow, what are they doing?
Nothing.
But if Joe Burrow's on that team with no Jamar Chase, then
He's doing something. I
not
promise
doing
you he's
anything.
doing something.
nothing.
Okay.
Not a damn thing.
Okay.
Jamar Chase is that guy.
Yeah, when you add those extra pieces, but you
still
don't
need
go
a quarterback
anywhere
to throw
without
the
a
ball.
quarterback.
He has a lot of promise, but like I said, you've been hand gifted Jamar Chase. If you're not giving Jamar Chase, does he have those numbers? I don't know.
His numbers weren't even wow, but
I
he's
don't
doing
know
something
that.
now, bro.
He's still doing something.
And I'm not
Tyler
giving
Boyd and
300
T. Higgins?
I'm not giving 300 mil to someone that is not.
Plus, who's the tight end?
What do you mean not proving? He just took a
Bugging.
shitty O-line to the Super Bowl, bro.
But they lost though.
All right, but he
That's
took
fine.
that team.
They lost to
you paying him
a
for the
great
potential to potentially get back there, bro.
team. Lost to a great team.
They lost
Yeah.
though.
To a
Also-
great team.
Yeah, no, they lost to a superb team, but I don't feel comfortable giving that
Aaron
money
Donald,
out right there.
he threw against Jalen Ramsey
Listen,
multiple
hey,
times.
I gotta see it too.
And he attacked him. He didn't throw away from him. He threw
We
to
still
him.
got a lot of time left.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay,
Joe
fellas.
Shiesty get the bag.
Right. Let's talk about another team that just added another, I guess, superstar bag to their roster. I know y'all hype about it, but the Buccaneers just acquired Julio.
Man, it's just a whole bunch of tampering. They're just handing Tom Brady just W's.
I don't know how they about
W's.
to how they about to
W's.
start this one out. But so far, the wide receiving core for the Tampa Bay Bucs right now is Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They just signed Russell Gage, Kyle Rudolph, and now you add Julio Mother effing Jones.
All I'm gonna say is the Deflategate was real. I believe it.
How do y'all
does
feel about this?
How does this man get Julio?
Come on, I just told y'all off air. As soon as Julio became free, Tom Brady texted him. It's been reported. He texted him like, "Yo, come join up with us."
Yo, Mr. Goodell, can you stop handing Tom Brady rings, please? Can you stop?
Yeah, he went in. Nah, I don't think it's guaranteed a ring though.
Can you stop?
It's not guaranteed a ring.
Mike said, "Stop, stop."
They might.
Come on, bro.
They might have one of the greatest offenses.
I don't know how you go from AB to Julio, man. That seems like my GM to me, bruh. That's all
This
I'm
is
saying.
insane. This is insane.
I mean, that's a huge upgrade from AB,
This is pissing me off.
but
Come on.
I don't understand
Yo,
it,
Tom
but
Brady, can you
they-
please go away?
I
Get
don't
out of here,
understand
man.
though. As your fourth receiver, who's your fourth receiver? Russell Gage or Julio? Or even Chris Godwin.
Man, it don't even matter, bro. Fucking Julio is on the Bucs. Like, the rich get richer. It's like Christmas in Tampa
But I
Bay.
mean, I think that's overkill now.
It's
Super.
listen,
Super.
Listen to me. Julio's problem for the last couple seasons is he can't complete it. He's not going to need to be on the field every single down now. He's not expected to do anything special. He just has to work alongside Evans and Godwin. And we already know the chemistry with those guys. They could work with anybody, hence AB. I think Gronk might come out of retirement. I think y'all are on to something.
Oh my! Don't do that.
I think y'all on to something. I think Gronk saw Julio pull up and...
I told y'all that. He pulling up when it's halfway the season. When the season's halfway done, he'll be like, all right, I'm back.
So, but the rich get richer.
I don't want to hear
TB 45, Julio 33. I mean, the man was on the other side of the football field when he did that miraculous comeback, and now he joins him.
You put that behind you.
I think Falcons fans are somewhere crying in the corner right now.
All I'm doing is shaking my
I
head.
would be too. They just named Marcus Mariota.
They just trying to give Tom Brady a ring, huh? They just want Tom Brady to win again.
They got to play defense. I got to remember that.
But you still have Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Don't.
I mean, I like I
offense.
said before the segment, the Bucs win the Super Bowl don't sound that bad to me right now.
I don't want.
All things considered, the Rams, I don't want y'all to have that Super Bowl hangover, but God damn it, y'all gave Tom Brady another weapon. Shame on y'all.
Can we get somebody another team in there, please?
Shame on y'all.
Can we get another team, please?
It's gonna be the Rams, bro. It's gonna be a rematch of last season.
This is getting boring.
But I like the
Nah,
move
that's
though.
early,
I think
man.
it's a good move. I think, like I said, Julio, he's had hamstring problems, but he's in a way better culture, winning culture. And Mike Evans is still that top dog, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Godwin is still recovering from that ACL, so maybe the first half of the season, Julio will play that number 2.
Right.
And as you mentioned, Russell Gage is a great route runner, has good hands. So, geez Louise. They keep getting better, guys.
Right, you're definitely right. But we'll see if it all pans out. I just think that's overkill having two, basically. You have 4 starters on your team.
Super overkill.
You have 4
Super.
starters on that team.
But
I don't know how you're going to
but
feed
at
all
this
of them.
phase of his career, though, bro.
You have
he's-
4 starters on your team.
But he's not Julio with the dreads, bro.
All right. Usually it's 3
The same
wide
way that
receivers.
AB was not that
No,
player.
AB was AB.
No, you still. But I'm saying though, it worked though,
Yeah.
so it could work again.
I just think, I don't know. Are they going to slide Julio to tight end?
Nah, bro, they be good. Like I said, Godwin is not fully recovered, so first couple games, TB gonna see what Julio got, and then once Godwin comes back, like week 5, week 4, bro, come on, bro. Who your third best cornerback is gonna be on Julio Jones?
Right.
Overkill, but it works though.
How y'all feel now? 49ers moving on officially from Jimmy G. It's been
DC.
announced. Kyle Shanahan
Let's have a moment of silence for Ali over there.
told the press that this is Trey Lance's team now.
Who am I?
And
I've heard from a reliable source that the Colts are gonna sign Jimmy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm
his
sorry.
shoulder,
I'm sorry.
His shoulder. They were scared of the shoulder, bro.
Yo, I've been telling you
His
it was
shoulder.
over for him, bro. Once he was out with supermodels and adult film stars,
Bro.
his priority was not football, bro.
Hollywood.
Debo carried him to that conference.
Hollywood.
Yo,
He
bro,
going to
listen,
Hollywood.
Listen,
bro. He about
Alongside Aaron Rodgers, too.
to, yeah, he
come
about
to-
to be on
coming to Seattle or come to the Giants.
a couple reality shows.
He's
Nah,
he's gonna get his team.
Seattle's fine. Don't come to the Giants. We got Dan Jones. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But yo, Ali, I'm gonna let you take this one because that's your boy. You was high on this guy.
I thought he was going somewhere good.
Nope. Trey Lance. It's Lance time.
Yeah, bro. And the thing
Get
is,
it.
though, Kyle Shanahan is one of the best offensive minds of football. So to see
Whoa,
Trey,
whoa, pause that
he
real
about
quick.
to.
They better go pay that man Debo. Stop playing.
They said they about to pay him.
That's probably why they got rid of
Yeah,
G.
the money. Get that
Get
money
him
off the
outta here.
books.
Yeah,
They know Debo's important.
bro.
You better pay
I
him.
said it multiple times. The man had to throw, run, and catch because Jimmy G sucked. He had to throw the bro. They were like, Jimmy, your shoulder? No. Let's let Debo get under center. So
Come on, Jimmy. Damn it, Jimmy. Damn it.
Ali, you know, I know that's your boy and all that. Prayers to him. Hopefully he gets on the team.
Come on, Jimmy.
Maybe New England will take him.
No, come on. That Mac 10. Come on.
Belichick, Jimmy, come on. You know
Perfect.
you're a backup.
Perfect segue for y'all.
Perfect.
There's a lot of hype here, but
Word, we gotta
Yeah.
ask the Patriots Bucks fan over there. in
well, I
the
don't know. I don't
corner.
know what this guy is. This is very confusing.
Marcus.
Oh.
How you
like
feel about, how you feel
Mac
about Mac
10.
10? Well,
I
DC,
like-
how
I
you
like
feel
Mac
about
10.
Mac 10?
I feel
He had him in the Super Bowl last year.
absolutely. I did. I damn sure did. And y'all,
Stop.
I'm happy that y'all laughing because we gonna run this back because
Yes.
he's gonna end up in the Super Bowl.
You was
'Cause
watching.
You still got
you
that mastermind Belichick, all right?
Remember-
and if
who
Belichick
was-
is saying that Mac 10 is improving, then Mac 10 is
Who
improving.
said it? Him, you and Julian Edelman. had the Pats and the
Tampa Bay.
Bucs in the Super Bowl, and then what happened? We were smoking on that Mac 10 pack.
Early.
I blame it on tampering.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what do y'all see in this man?
Mac Jones is good, bro.
He's solid.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's better than
good.
He's better than what you guys praised. We was oh he's on the screen right now.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Fucking Zach
Better
Wilson.
than Zach Wilson?
Fuck out of here.
No,
Mac
Zach
10 is better than Zach
He's
Wilson.
better than Zach Wilson.
Mac 10 is
mature
better
player.
than Zach Wilson. Watch Zach
Okay,
Wilson.
like, he's
Who
on the
isn't
Patriots.
mature in the NFL?
I mean, no. Of
What
course.
you mean?
I'm talking about he's mature as a player. There's a bunch of people who come in and they still look like college players. They look like they don't belong on the field.
Baker.
I mean, he has to.
Mac Jones
Baker.
In fairness, though, he has to.
Bum
especially
ass
on that
Baker.
New England's team, though. I feel.
Baker's a college player.
Yeah, we knew that.
What I'm
Though.
gonna say is,
Johnny Manziel.
College
what
player.
I'm gonna say is, I cannot put my money on a quarterback that throws the
throws two
ball
passes.
4 times.
4 times.
He threw the ball 4 times against the Bills because Belichick didn't believe he could go against that secondary.
No,
That's
it's
fine.
cold as shit outside.
That's fine.
That didn't stop Josh Allen.
That's
Josh
fine.
Allen was slinging that thing that Stephon did.
fine.
And Gabriel Davis. What y'all talking about?
From there, though.
But they won that game,
Oh,
though. In fairness,
New England be
in
cold,
fairness,
bruh.
they won that game.
That's
they won
fine.
that. New England,
New
did win
England
that
be
game.
cold, bruh.
Oh, repeat that again, Wally, what you said?
They won that game.
Oh,
in
okay,
fairness.
okay.
It was a
Because
close game,
Mac
but they
only
won.
threw the ball 4 times. That's why
That's
no
fine.
picks.
Hey, Bill Belichick, mastermind.
Fellas,
I want to
I'm
see.
sorry.
Mastermind.
I want to see the
I'm
improvement
sorry,
y'all talking
fellas.
about. What
I'm
is-
sorry.
What is the improvement that he needs to make?
What-
A better
yeah.
throwing arm, or what are we talking about here? I just want to know what
Just
improvement.
solidify himself. That's
I think
it.
he's smart. He knows how to, audible.
Just solidify himself, getting his feet wet. Pause.
Okay.
All right, so
and getting the ball out quicker.
for y'all at home,
Right,
I'll
just
give y'all the
improvement as a
numbers. I'll
quarterback,
give
as a
y'all the
whole.
numbers. 3,000 yards, over 3,000 yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 picks.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's like middle of the pack right there. That's like Kirk Cousins.
I mean, compared to his
You know what I'm
rookies,
saying?
compared to the
Little-
rookie quarterbacks.
you know what I'm saying? But
Kirk
we
Cousins is
ain't
pretty good.
talk about. We ain't talk about
Bum ass
what
Zach
that
Wilson.
say right there.
Bum ass
The
Zach
truth.
Wilson.
Zach.
Bum ass
Also,
Zach Wilson.
Zach.
How many
Terrible.
games did what's his dude?
Wilson.
Panthers. Cam Newton
How many games did he win?
played.
He didn't. He was no. Mac
Nah,
won the
Mac
job
started
out
everything.
of training camp.
Training camp.
Right,
Yeah.
Max started everything, so he got him to give him the boot. So
And
nah,
this is
I,
what?
I just
and,
hope to see
and,
this
and this is Mac 10 is
second
his-
year. I hope to see the improvement.
So all right, what's the improvement from 22 and 13?
He
What-
said,
Disney World.
"Oh my god," he said, "Getting the ball out quicker."
So you said the Super Bowl. He
Listen,
said Disney World.
he had him in Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, you
I
had him
did.
in the Super Bowl
I
last
did.
year.
I did.
Ali, what could he bring to the table different other than not throwing the ball more
They
than
could-
4 times in
they could-
Buffalo?
They can
just
try to win the division.
improve overall.
I'm gonna just
That's
try to.
it.
I think if he can win the division, then
Fellas,
he
fellas,
earns
fellas.
more of my respect.
Maybe I gotta take back my Joe Burrow take because damn,
You definitely do, because you're tweaking on that one.
damn. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna discredit anybody. He was the winner at Alabama. Belichick has winning culture. But guys, to be honest, I don't think he's gonna do anything different. If anything, he may take a step back because defenses will figure him out. I don't see any promise from Mac Jones, but that Tua man,
Perfect segue to
that
our
Tua man, though.
breakout stars for next year,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I'm putting all my money on Tua Tagovailoa.
He don't go broke.
Isn't it? No.
I go for
Tariq
broke.
Hill said it himself. The reason why he decided to go to Miami, why? Because I want to play with the most accurate quarterback in the league.
He's saying that because he getting
That's
paid.
T. Dot.
He getting paid.
TT.
Those are
Cedric
the-
Wilson,
those are the proper
Jalen
words to
Waddle.
say.
Y'all gonna see me waddle all season. But breakout stars for this year, my vote, Tua Tagovailoa, aka my twin. You know what I'm saying? I'm Hawaiian sometimes.
Yo.
You just butchered his last
Listen.
name, but all right.
Yo.
Tagovailoa.
All right.
Yeah, come on, man.
We gonna hear this recording later.
Tagovailoa. Nah, Marcus, edit that out.
Nah, you gotta keep that.
But
Nah, keep
T-Top.
that in there.
Fellas, I think we're gonna see him take that next step. I think this offense is gonna be very fun to watch. As I mentioned,
shall be.
Jalen Waddle, Tariq Hill, Cedric Wilson. The weapons are there.
It's a great core. Great core.
They add Chase Edmonds, who's a stud at Arizona, and Miami's gonna make some noise.
It's gonna be a great offense.
Miami's
This
gonna make
is
some
make it a
noise.
break a year. So
I agree.
who you got breaking out this year? Mac Jones.
Nah.
Mac Jones.
So between Tua,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to go with Tua and crab legs.
Oh,
Gotta go
I
with the
like
crab
that.
legs.
Chris Olave, you get Michael Thomas back.
Listen, you got Michael
Jarvis.
Thomas, you got Landry,
Oh,
you got
Jarvis.
that boy coming out of Ohio State.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Olave.
As long as
Yeah,
he doesn't
Olave,
think
yep.
he's a mobile quarterback, because that's what got him messed up.
Yeah, as long as you stay in the
Yo,
pocket,
bro, you're not
he
a mobile
makes his
quarterback,
reads,
bro.
He gets the ball there. That's all he has to do. All right, and you still got that guy in the backfield. We don't ever talk about.
AK.
Hey, Kamara, come on, stop playing.
AK.
Come on. So those are my top two.
I like Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
I'll put him.
I guess I'm a sucker for 49 quarterbacks.
I'll
49.
put Trey Lance
Shanahan
3.
is an offensive maestro.
Reason being,
Yeah.
that on top of that, you have Kyle Shanahan. And right now, with the NFL, if they don't have enough film on you, I guarantee you break out. Like, they don't have enough. I mean, he has a little sample size, but they don't have enough of actually plays that they have designed.
Uh-huh.
I think he's really going to pop. He's just going to come out okay. With the throwing arm and, of course, with the legs. They compared him to Deshaun Watson, so that's a nice comparison to be in. As long as he works on the accuracy, I think Trey Lance, he's going to catch the league by storm, in my
Trey
opinion.
Lance 3, and I got solid 4. I got Mac 10. All right.
Okay, no, he says he's improved, so I just want to see it. So that's pretty
Saquon,
good.
step up to the plate, man.
I'm
Don't
dead.
prove these doubters wrong. But the Trey Lance thing, yeah. I think it says a lot if you have a quarterback that takes you to the conference championship and you part ways with him. Why? Because you got the guys that are in practice. They like, yo,
This guy different.
Jimmy is all right, but
This guy
wait,
different.
Trey, you saw what Trey did last week? Like,
Different.
so
built
like I said,
different.
combined with Shanahan, and now that he has that number one distinction and they got Jimmy G on the trading block, I think his confidence is going to go through the roof and he has potential to really break out.
Yeah.
So
Oh, definitely. That's my pick. We'll see who's going to be right at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all know it's our favorite game. We do it every episode. Our predictions for each division in the NFL, especially with the season coming upon us.
What we got? The NFC what?
NFC South.
Let's go.
With the Dirty Birds, the Panthers, Bucs, and the Saints.
want some soul food now.
You feel me?
Pretty easy.
Where the crab legs at?
Yeah, get some of that mac and cheese and yeah.
Who want to go first on their predictions for this this division? Who y'all got?
I feel like it's relatively going to be competitive between
we got a
the
consensus.
Bucs
It's a 2-horse race.
and the Saints. That's really the top
Man,
two.
The Panthers got it, bro.
No, hell no.
Who's the starting quarterback?
We don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know yet.
I don't want to know.
Exactly.
I don't want to know. I don't care.
Exactly.
All right, but I got to give it to the Bucs coming out on top, followed by the Saints, and then I guess Falcons, Panthers.
There we go.
Give me Tampa Bay at number 1, Crab Legs, Jameis at number 2, and I honestly don't care. I mean, Panthers, Falcons, it don't really matter.
Crab legs and the Saints number 1 because they own Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that
Stop
that'd
acting
be a
like they don't
shocker.
own that, man.
It'd be a shocker.
And then Bucks number 2 because obviously I can't imagine the Panthers.
How many times they play here? Twice?
Twice, and they
There's
own
only
them.
2 more wins, bro.
And they own them. He doesn't want to see them playoff time or
So you
regular
think the
season.
Saints are gonna have more wins than the Bucks?
Yep.
Doubt it.
Yep.
Doubt it.
You heard me. I said it here.
That
Saints,
was close.
Bucks.
Do you know something that we don't know?
Yeah, I do. Saints, Bucks. Nah, that's it. After them other 2 teams, it don't matter. They're gonna be in the lottery anyway. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
Yeah, what's the point? They both gonna have one of the worst records. Free Christian McCaffrey. You know, free Kyle Pitts. Good luck to y'all this next year, man.
Robbie Anderson.
If y'all prove me wrong, y'all
Free
get better
Cordell
records.
Patterson.
Cordell Patterson, free him. Yo.
Say John, I still am tight about that trade, bro.
Nah, we're not gonna talk about
Shout out to Save Money, by the way.
Talk about the Save Money, man.
He's a new man.
Oh, chill. But shout out Say, man. We should say that. Shout out Say, man. We see you in the fantasy league coming up.
Where
later on in
the
the year.
CEO at?
Hey, we putting money on this.
Thomas,
year,
where
too.
you at?
Yes, sir.
Put this
Shout
money
out
up.
Thomas. Shout out Dylan.
Oh,
Shout out
Dylan.
X-Man.
Yo, shout out the whole team, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
to the
Word
fullest.
Of course.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the whole gang. But
House cleaning, right?
Yes.
Cleaning.
Housekeeping.
Before we get out of here,
Housekeeping.
yes, gotta make sure we do
Hey,
this
we've
right.
been
Hello.
saying it
You got some
for the
tidbits for you?
past couple episodes, man. BG is on her way home, hopefully soon. All right, we just saw in the news.
I don't like the
that,
deal, but I'm glad she come.
Decline.
I'm glad.
Let's add Marcus Smart. I'm sorry.
Yo, he's an idiot.
Edit that out. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't like the deal, but it's good to hear that she's on her
At
way
least
back.
there's some type of progress.
Exactly.
You know, within the news, we got Mr. President Biden offering up.
Get well soon, by the way, bro.
Who
You
are they
got
offering
COVID.
up?
A Russian arms dealer.
I don't want to get
for-
into that.
Yeah,
Russian arms trafficker Victor Bout for Americans Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan. And Griner has been detained for 160 days.
And
ladies
counting.
and gentlemen.
She had one. You know, I'm not gonna. I'm not.
So we're going to leave it at that.
I'm happy she's on her way back.
Let's see. It is now Wednesday. Let's see what happens towards the end of the week into next week. Hopefully it doesn't prolong and this deal does go through and BG is home.
Bring Brittany home.
Please.
She deserves to be on the court with her teammates, man, and to see her fiance.
Absolutely.
Forget the court. Just be home with your family.
Reunited with the family, friends, loved ones, everybody.
Be rooting for her to be back home. I mean, it's good. There's some type of progress. Hopefully, it gets, like DC said, hopefully it gets done shortly. What else I got? I know I mentioned some track and field stuff.
Yes. I'm pulling it up right on the way.
Yes, sir.
Take this time to shout out the Instagram, No Cred Podcast.
Oh, yeah,
also,
facts.
shout out the YouTube, No Credentials Podcast. We got shorts coming. We got skits coming. We got visuals coming. We got the whole enchilada. We got Marcus with us. We got the audio down. Y'all got to see how we look now. You know what I'm saying? We some fly young dudes. You know what I'm saying? But while DC looked this up, I'm just killing time. But Ali, you got anything to say, bro?
Nah, man, we chopped it up this episode. Man. I'm just happy.
I'm happy that we back, man. I missed debating with y'all about Draymond, and they said Draymond willing to leave. By the way, I can't wait. I want to see him on the Rockets.
When he get that max, you're gonna be like, they should have never paid him. They should have never paid him. What? Maybe, because him and LeBron, he signed a clutch. I can see it. But
please, oh my God,
I can see it.
I'm going to be conflicted, bro. Because I'm going to root for them, and then I'm just going to look at dumbass Draymond and be like, I can't root for this.
And you're going to be sick. You're going to be sick, bro. I can see it, though. Clutch client and friends with LeBron. But I don't see how it could work, though.
But for the housekeeping, too, let's give a shout out to Chris Carson. I don't know if y'all heard. He's a running back from the Seahawks. Got drafted in 2017. Fortunately, injuries derailed his career, so he had to hang up the boots. But shout outs to you, man. Playing the NFL, what's going on. We talked about CTE a couple episodes ago. Longevity and health. Made that right decision, bro. But shout out to Chris Carson. You know what I'm saying?
I almost had a crazy joke, but I'm going to chill.
Stop! Also, shout out to KJ Wright. He also retired today.
Right, legend. Part of the Legion of Boom in Seattle.
Exactly. They were some bad boys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I got it right here. Shout outs to Sydney McLaughlin and also to the rest of the women in the U.S. For the 4x4, she had broken her record too in the hurdle. She ran it in 50.68 seconds, and I think saying that this is marking the fourth time in 13 months that the 22-year-old set a new 400-meter hurdles world record. Super fire. Big congrats to McLaughlin. And also, there's another woman from Nigeria. I'm going to find her name right now who just broke her record in the 100-meter hurdles. And I think it was done, in the semifinals, if I'm not mistaken. Man, just shout out to the women who are taking the track and field by storm and just breaking all these records is crazy, because I remember running at Icon Stadium and getting my shit washed by this girl's team in the 4x4. I swear they was done, and I just started my relay, and I was the anchor, and I'm running, and I'm looking towards the left. I'm on the backside of the track, and I'm like, this is fucking embarrassing.
Making a different life choice after that.
I'd have went down with an injury.
Super embarrassing, bro.
I went down with an injury, so I grabbed my ankle.
I ain't running track ever again.
Never discredit the women out here. Women are running like it's somebody chasing them.
Back.
It's crazy, but definitely shout out to
shout out to the Olympics, man. Keep winning goals, keep doing y'all thing.
And folks, next Thursday we got preseason football.
Yeah,
in case y'all ain't know,
sir.
We got the people's champ in the room over here, Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars on NBC.
I ain't watching none of that. They not gonna play till
they
week one,
bro. Devontae Adams is playing, bro.
No.
You don't think so?
I wouldn't play him for what?
It's his first time on the left coast, bruh.
They doing that in practice every day.
They're gonna play like one drive and bench him.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't watching nothing till.
Be on the lookout. We got preseason games coming up. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
we
got more content.
Ain't no more singing for me, man. I got a lot of heat last.
Woman's name I was referring to in the 100-meter hurdle is I don't want to butcher her name. I hope I don't. But Toby Amusan.
Toby, congrats.
All right, Toby Amusan.
We love you.
Listening.
Of Nigeria.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
I love it. All right.
Yo, Jimmy, cut that damn hair. And on that note, we out of here, fellas.
Facts. Deuces. Facts.